process actively right now, following up on every bit of community, getting all these reports, and stopping them as quickly as possible. I know we've seen hundreds a day at this point. All I can ask is for your patience just for the next, hopefully just day or two. And if
Hello?
what you experienced yesterday is the worst it will ever be, today is better, tomorrow will be better still, and
Hello? Are you there? Hey there, guys, it's Backtro. Okay, I'm back. Yes, I don't know what happened there. Internet went out for a while. Alright, so what do we, let's see, we missed, the comments still came through. The slower leveling hoopla was about the fact that people thought that the bonus experience for random was weekly, display error, and that the objectives complete experience was missing, but it just came with the last boss. Yeah, that's like a large percentage of what was actually being discussed there. That was not intended, and it wasn't actually happening. People were just confused. I guess, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what actually happened there, but let's see. Hey, Ray, what's up, man? Yeah, glad you guys are still here. Hopefully others are as well. Got one watching currently, so I guess that's over. But anyway, yeah, so what else? Let's see. Okay, Brutal as well. It's up. Yeah, I don't know. My internet went out for a while there, so I got to relaunch the game, obviously. But the game is not launching because the BattleNet launcher is still offline. There we go. Okay, good. All right, let's get back to it. Blah blah blah. Let's see. Hey, Tokes, what's up, man? How you doing? So King Wasabi said, "I'm not talking, and I'm not." Having internet issues? Hopefully not. Hopefully they're solved now. I don't know. Internet just went out for like 15 minutes. I'm not talking about pacing of dungeons whatsoever. I'm talking about Ian confirming that the pre-patch fucked up scaling and made some dungeons or packs impossible numerically to defeat. Yeah, so I don't know if he's still here or watching, but so that's the confusion then, right? Because that's what I am talking about. That's what the video was about. And that's what this whole discussion has been about. So obviously there were bugs, right? And they have been fixed. So I don't think anybody's trying to deny that. There were some things that were hitting, yeah, for damage that, like, as he explained, was like 600 times higher than it should have been, so, yeah. So anyway, let's see. I assume I'm not in the group anymore. That dungeon sucked anyway. I need to repair on this character. Hopefully we got another one. Okay, good. Not in the dungeon anymore. But we need to find a repair guy. I don't know. I don't really play Alliance. I don't know where you could repair in this city. Stream stuttering again. Well, it's not the internet now, at least. So just gotta find a repair person. Don't know where they might be. Track town folks, repair. So I think I finally found a spec easy enough that works for me. Oh, what, you've given up on Prot Warrior? Why? What's what spec is that? Yeah, there'll be repair people over here. That makes sense. This used to be like the, yeah, like the trainers and the weapon. You know, you used to train your weapons, whatever. Stream's not stuttering for me. Yeah, it's probably just because it's just like had just started. Basically, that's how it ends up working. Okay, well, let's queue up for another dungeon. I meant DPS spec. Oh, gotcha, cool. What is it? Rogue spec. Crypt Stalker's legs. I think Verse is going to be the best. I'll probably end up making a mistake with this, but I think Verse is going to be the best, so. Alright, so we're 59 now. I want to get this character to 60 today, if possible, and then cap him. Oh, whoa, hold on a second. What? Lich King. What? Classic. That's what we want. Anyway. Outlaw looks kind of busted. Yeah, I think it is. That's the one that has Blade Flurry or Fury or whatever it's called. Is that right? Melees do such a high percentage of damage now that I think that spec is probably always going to be busted. At least until gear kind of starts to even that out. I don't know how that's going to end up working, but yeah, Blade Flurry, yeah. That's the way it's been the whole time on the beta. But to be fair, Outlaw has been that way on the beta, but there's been other rogue specs that have been even stronger. I don't know which, but there was one that was doing absolutely absurd AoE with some kind of, I don't know the names of these things, but yeah, Rogue has been really good on the beta. I think really all melee have. I mean, these melee changes are just gonna make melee better, I think, you know. So I don't know. Welcome back. What happened? I have no idea. The internet just went out for like 20 minutes. So for 5-mans, are you thinking Brewmaster will be fairly good? Do you mean like So right now we're talking about low level 5-man, so I might make a mistake in assuming what we're discussing when we're discussing it. You're talking about Mythic Plus, I assume. Mythic Plus, I think they'll probably. If I was to make the tier list today, I think it would be third best. Brewmaster has a lot of big upsides. We're gonna make that. I'm gonna start working on that video this week, though. Okay, so what are we? We're in D block, so that means we just gotta kill 2 bosses, which should be very easy. I don't actually know what. Lord Incendious and Phineas Darkfire. So how do we go this way, I guess? I'm not sure. I've not done these dungeons like this before. I've only ever done like the real BRD where you used to have to you know, you still have to actually do the whole dungeon. It's interesting. Well, that's part of the learning process. So anyway, like if you guys are just joining me, Feral Druid hasn't been crazy. Oh yeah, they have been, yeah. Feral is really overpowered as well. I think Feral might be one of the best specs in the game right now. Especially because of how much like bleeds and melee seem to have been like given a lot of strength in this this new model that we have for some reason. I'm not sure why. Down the long corridor, yeah, that makes sense. So anyway, the main thing we're testing today is the changes that they made to dungeons with the hotfixes last night. They have apparently nerfed the damage of all dungeons by 25%, and I think it's a lot more appropriate now. 25% is not a lot, especially since it said up to 25%. So I think a lot of the difficulty that people were seeing is intentional, and it's going to stay that way. Maybe there'll be another hotfix coming. But if that was their first pass, then I have to say, yeah, they were not worried about overcorrecting. Let's put it that way. So I think it still feels perfectly fine. You know, maybe a lot of the problems people were having are related to the lack of abilities you might have. I am level 59. I'll be 60 soon, and I'll have, you know, a pretty good repertoire of abilities at that point. But realistically, outside of the things that were obviously bugged, I think dungeons are in a lot better case, in a lot better shape, more so than they were previously, especially prior to 7.3.5. So I'm actually really enjoying that. It's got me interested in leveling again, even though I didn't really plan on doing dungeons when I leveled. The patch in general, especially with Warmode, really has me interested in leveling again. So, oh, was that Bloodlust? Did we just Bloodlust on trash? Cool. Good old running mobs. I guess now we needed the Bloodlust, so I got pain suppression, but I just used survival instincts, so I guess we still needed it. Are you doing leveling with or without heirlooms? When I properly level, I'll use heirlooms, but this character has no heirlooms because this and the warrior that you'll see today. These were those Project 60 characters that I had made. But yeah, obviously no heirlooms on those. Played a couple classic dungeons last night at my 35 Shadow Priest. I didn't think they were too crazy. I mean, realistically, the damage dealers won't ever interact with them, being crazy or not. It'll really just be the tank and the healer who have to work hard. And as you see here, not really. Oh my god. As you see here, not really working too hard to keep. But you know, this is after the nerf, blah blah blah. So, Johnny, what's up, man? How's it going? How you been? Professions don't matter. Brutal bait. Wait, what professions do you think you should be taking on a Bloody K? Doesn't really matter. No, you take whatever you like. Oh my god, we have a mob over there as well. Jesus Christ. Good old classic dungeons. But anyway, I would definitely get Alchemy. Alchemy is really good for 5-mans because you're going to use a lot of potions and flasks in Mythic Plus. So if you're serious about, you know, doing a lot of 5-mans, it's a very good thing to have just so you could provide yourself. I love the new Elemental, by the way. It looks so good. Anyway, I have a 44 warrior. I will have to try it tonight. Yeah, give it a try. Especially if he's a tank, I think you'll enjoy it. I really like it. I mean, it feels a lot more like a real dungeon now. Things aren't, you know, things aren't necessarily that difficult, but they do make you feel like you actually have to pull properly and you know, play the game properly. So full looms. Yeah, I don't know, you know, I don't know how much heirlooms actually matter now, honestly. I did a couple dungeons on my Death Knight. I made a Death Knight, like a level 60 Death Knight, and it had full heirlooms, and it didn't really feel that much stronger, and I certainly wasn't doing more damage. So it might just be that Bear's damage especially is overtuned, but yeah, I definitely wasn't doing more damage. I could do it that week or to see what types of damage. I think a big problem right now is magic damage in drill. Because now that we can't reduce magic damage with like our basic stuff, although Bear's really never been able to, so I don't know. It's not really the case for them. I'm not sure. Monk, it was a lot of, oh wait, I just got done with my High Mountain Tauren one. Nice, that's cool. It was a lot of fun, but got smashed before 70. What, during this patch or during the previous patch? Metro, use a toy. What do you mean? Fine, thank you, and thank you for the updated videos on BFA, because I will not play till expansion comes out, and I want to know what happened. Gotcha. Why not? Why wait? Mark reversal, yeah, but that's been gone for like over a year, right? Alright. Here's where Death Grip comes in. I will level on Monday midday since I'm coming home at 6:30 in the morning. Nice. Heirlooms no longer make you much stronger. Many dungeons drop slightly higher eye level, and it's all about the experience bonus. Yeah, definitely. I guess the enchants are something I don't have that could help a lot. Yeah, I think they're, I guess you're right, like they're actually lower item level than a lot of pieces. I don't actually have any on, but I think they would be like level 58 at this point, and that is still higher than otherwise. But yeah, my internet just went out for like 15-20 minutes, however long. Open your toy box and use a toy, but why? Having Mark of the Hidden Satyr and Element, yeah, I guess I could have used those. Well, I put Colossus on my staff on my monk, but nice. Yeah, I guess if I'm gonna level a character, I should get enchants, huh? Think it's still stuttering? It's fine for me now, so I don't. It might just be something else at this point. I don't know. But yeah, the internet's fine now. Just went out like I lost connection for some reason. Wasn't like I was not having the bitrate to stream or something. I don't know if it's just my YouTube. Yeah, just try reloading or, you know, maybe lowering the quality or something. But the internet is good now. Hey, Sai, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? You're up late. Nah, mine is doing it too. Just figured it was my internet. I'm having it too. Gotcha. Well, I don't know. Might be because like the stream reconnected after it had already started, but nothing I can do to fix that at this point. So it's stuttering, bro. Gotcha. I can't interact with it, so sorry, guys. Hopefully it'll get fixed. Hey, Fibonacci as well. What's up, man? Fell asleep when I got back from work. Oh, gotcha. That's funny. You're already fucking up the sleep pattern, getting ready to go back to England. It completely died for me. Nice. No, think his internet is having mental breakdowns. Like I said, not my internet. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but at this point, it's must be something with the stream, so can't help you. I didn't know Styler still came by, yeah. Well, he's working in the Philippines, right? So typically when I'm streaming, he's asleep. What makes Warmode leveling good? The fact that there is new honor talents is really good. The fact that you get a lot more experience is really good. And, oh. The fact that you can get knocked off the platform is really good. There's no way to get back up, right? Anyway, your stream is mostly background audio for me anyway, so stutters don't matter. Nice. Yeah, the main reason I like Warmode obviously is the fact that you could, you know, you get a bunch of more experience and there's actually a reason to fight other people now. Lava run? Yeah, we gotta go the long way, huh? Yeah, I'm back. Welcome back, ma'am. Just gonna kill this thing and then we'll port. I got knocked off tanking this too. Yeah, I forgot about that mechanic, honestly. Farm Iron Foe. Did you see the video yesterday? Yeah, Iron Foe actually dropped. It's quite funny. I thought that was hilarious. I wouldn't mind getting Iron Foe. I don't know if I have the appearance for it, honestly. It's pretty funny, though. Do you have a stream Monday? What do you mean, do I have a stream? Will I be able to stream Monday? Is that what you're asking? No, I'll never be able to stream Mondays. Gotta work on Mondays. Unless, you know, I'm not working on Mondays for some reason, then. But realistically, I'll always be working on Mondays. You should use a toy because playing with toys in dungeons is wild and spontaneous. Gotcha. Yeah, that's pretty much the opposite of what I am, so. We won't be doing that. Oh my god, we're all the way back here. Jesus Christ. Let's see. I bought my copy of BFA yesterday. I already have all classes max level. What should I do with my 110 boost? Well, you can make a character that you might not normally, like a faction that you might not normally play, race that you might not normally play, etc. Or just save it. You know, you never know when it might be useful in the future. I think if you have to ask yourself that question, then the answer is probably just save it. Because I don't know. I wasted mine like a fucking idiot. I wasted mine on I wanted to have a Death Knight on Alliance with the WAD one. And I was sitting there like, huh, what race should I pick, right? Let's check. And I was going through the different races, and I was like, oh yeah, what's the best race for 5-mans? Blood Elf. So I just make a Blood Elf. You know, I was looking for an Alliance, right? And I made a Blood Elf like a fucking idiot, so. I just ended up deleting that character because there was no reason to have two 100 Death Knights. So I ended up wasting mine. Create an alt. If not, save it. Yeah, I would just save it, honestly. Like I said, if you're not sure, then might as well save it. Well, this has definitely not been hard at all. I mean, that one trash pack was kind of tough, but obviously a lot of people over-exaggerating the difficulty here. Laugh Maffeo, yeah. Yeah, that's well articulated there. I like that. Laugh Maffeo, indeed. That's the way I've always looked at it. So anyway, Cop's been talking about, he got some merchandise set up on his stream. Thinking about looking into it, but the problem is I don't really have any merchandisable brands. Like, I don't know what you would put on it. Like, he's got shirts and pillows and coffee cups and all this shit, but it's like, I don't know what I would put on them. I would like to have like a proper logo. Like, the logo that we have is great for branding, but it's not, I wouldn't say it's great for merchandise. Like, I wouldn't want to just put it on there just to see if I could put it on there. You think Blood Elf is still... Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, no, Dark Iron Dwarf is, but of course, Blood Death Knights can't be Dark Iron Dwarf, so... Yeah, for the things that Blood DK can be, it's definitely going to be Blood Elf. But yeah, Dark Iron Dwarf is definitely going to be the best all around. Because they have the movement speed, they have the, you know, the... whatever that racial is that clears debuffs and gives them offense for it. Like, yeah, it's just everything that they have is the best. So... Sculpt Sylvana statues and sell them. No, like I said, I wanted something like unique. Wait, did we kill? Where is Phineas? Oh, there he is. Alright, so this is the end of the block for some reason. Hey, what is this? Zandalari trolls better not be doo-doo. Why would they be doo-doo? Oh, you mean they're racials or something? I don't know, they had the one City of Gold or something like that. It gave you a lot more gold. I can't remember what it actually did. But yeah, at this point, they're not coming anytime soon, so I'll have to wait and see. Yeah, racials, yeah. They'll be good. I'm sure, I don't know. I don't... Like, racials for the most part are useless. What the fuck? Just bought me? I would not recommend that. One thing I really like about, I don't know, there's something really nice about playing without heirlooms, although it's, like we said earlier, it's probably not that different now, but it's kind of nice just to get gear, you know, kind of progress normally with levels. But now that, yeah, heirlooms are probably like not actually better than most gear. Yeah, it's not as big of a deal. Okay, well, for some reason that's the entirety of it, so let's see. I wouldn't mind turning these quests in. I don't know where you turn them in, though. Weapons for war. Oh, that's not even this dungeon. What the fuck? Dark Iron Tacticians. I don't know if we go to the start or what. Too cheap to be worth selling, possibly. You could also have custom pins as merch. Those are pretty low key, but also pretty cheap. I don't know about that. I don't think custom pins is an option. I don't know where you turn this in. Thought it would be here. I don't. Maybe, I think I've seen like there's like a quest. Oh yeah, there's a quest guy like over there, but I don't know where you would turn this in. Is it not in this dungeon? Am I an idiot? It says it's by plugger or whatever, so oh, we're fucked. Okay, let's leave. Maybe we'll be able to turn in. I would like to get this character to 60. Maybe sell vials of your blood. Now, like I said, that's not merch really. But anyway, the Streamlabs has like a merch setup now, so if anybody buys merch, blah blah blah, it shows up on the screen and stuff, kind of like you know, kind of like other things, like if somebody donates, all that. So it's a pretty cool thing. I would definitely like to get it set up. I just, yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna get art, I guess is the better. There's like a thing you can, you know, try to find somebody on Fiverr, but it's just, I'm not sure what I would want the art to be, honestly. I want to get shirts made before BlizzCon, one way or the other, but I just can't decide. Can't decide what they should say or how they should be. What is this? Some random stuff. Alright, let's see if we can get one of these dungeons. If not, I might start queuing solo. We'll probably do one more on Druid anyway, and then we'll go on some other characters. I definitely wouldn't mind doing some of my on that prop pally there. Hey, Harry, what's up? How you been? Really laggy, yeah, I don't know. Can't help that. Not me. Something with YouTube. I guess it's probably related to the fact that the internet went down in the middle of the stream and now it's come back. Maybe it's trying to like correct or something. But what's happening? Not much, man. How you been? Just got back from a long vacation, so it's pretty nice. Sucks that the first stream back is already riddled with so many issues, though. Oh my god, is it the same one? Oh no, it's this again. Alright, we've done this so many times, so I'd really like to not keep doing this. This is gonna be the third time I've done this since the patch. How was it? Yeah, it was great, man. It was awesome. Some really really nice time away. Maybe Bornstorm related shirt. Normal people would think Bonestorm is a wrestler. Well, like I said, for BlizzCon, mostly I don't really care about what normal people think, but I was thinking about getting, like, you know how the Patreon icon is like a red tanking shield? Like, you know, there's the WoW tanking icon, which is like a blue shield, but then I change it to be like a red one. So I was thinking about trying to get that on a shirt, and then like, hey there guys on top, and then there's the icon, and then it's Metro underneath. Something like that I was thinking of, but the problem is that's not how it works with whatever Streamlabs' merch thing. You have to upload an image, so I would have to actually like make the image myself, which I guess is doable. I just, you know, gotta spend the time doing it. I like that. Yeah, that was my best idea so far. We'll see if I go with that. Damn, 1K, holy shit. That late judgment ability is very strong. Gotta go. See you on the next day. Y'all have a great evening. All right. See you tomorrow then. Thanks for stopping by. Can I have your BlizzCon swag codes? What do you mean? Well, you get them if you go or something? I don't know. I've never been to Blizzcon before, so I don't know what to expect. This boss definitely probably the easiest one in here, even before the nerfs or whatever. Just doesn't really do anything. I guess he gets stronger over time. That's kind of the problem. Expect a lot of cosplay. Yeah, I can only imagine. I think they usually give stuff to everyone who attends. I think it's just the same stuff that you get if you have the virtual ticket, though, right? I don't think it's actually unique. Maybe it is. I don't know. I've never been there. I don't normally pay much attention to BlizzCon. As long as hot girls, yeah, dude. Hopefully it'll be like a bunch of dudes, bunch of fat dudes. That'd be perfect, right? A bunch of like overweight, unattractive men dressed up as females. That would be ideal. It's the virtual ticket stuff plus some physical goodies. Oh, that's cool. Well, that was an upgrade, I guess. Haste and crit. This has the same stats, so that's a good thing. Now the stream's stuttering on both my phone and my PC. Jesus Christ. Doesn't YouTube know that it's my first stream back after a week? Come on. Stop doing this to me. Well, I'm going to be playing WoW anyway, so I might as well leave the stream on. But hopefully it'll fix itself. Oh, yeah, so by the way, I put that hashtag in the title of the stream. I checked out another stream. It's only here, damn. Yeah, it's probably related to the internet desync in the middle of the stream then. It's very laggy for some reason. Just checked and it's not on my end. Yeah, it's not on my end either, so I don't know what to do. Can't really help. Anyway, so yeah, what were we talking about? No net neutrality kicking in? No, nothing like that. Just lost internet for a little bit there, and I guess it's fucked up the stream maybe. Like, DCing and coming back has done something to the stream. We just finished talking about BlizzCon and merchandise. Something like that, I don't know. So it was a little bit, it was after that I thought, but. Anyway. Yeah, I'm excited. Me and Sai are going to BlizzCon there, so. Hopefully it'll be fun. You're talking about how you want an unattractive. Oh, yeah, that's right. There we go. Paulo, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Glad to see you again. Glad to be back. You guys are going? Yeah, me and Sai are going. Can't wait. Hopefully it'll be usually that's what I was about to say. Usually BlizzCon is only interesting to me for the news. But I think this BlizzCon is going to be a pretty good one. And obviously, because I'm going, I'll think that. But regardless, I think it's going to be a pretty good one. I think there'll definitely be something. Oh, the hashtag. That's what it was. Yeah, the hashtag. Yeah, does anybody see that hashtag in the stream? Like, is it clickable and searchable, blah, blah, blah? They added new functionality to YouTube titles and stuff. So I added that to the title of the stream. I wonder if it works for streams, too. It's broke. Oh, it doesn't work for streams? Is that what you mean? Smack JL and Brack with the palm of the hand. I don't think I'll do that, but yeah, he's a good enough guy. It's only clickable for what? Ipak ta. What does that mean? Oh, you mean like I formatted it wrong or something? This mob is like the most dangerous one on here. Oh yeah, I have Enrage that I could soothe, right? We gotta get used to using that. Let's put that somewhere a lot more accessible. Well, we don't actually. We'll put it on that. It doesn't parse the whole tag. It's typed wrong. Interesting. So I typed it wrong, I guess. I'm not sure how. It looks right to me. I don't know. What the fuck? I don't. Okay. Well, we've got some problems today. It's not been a great stream today. To return to this type of stream has not been great, so that's unfortunate. What do you think they will announce at this Blizzcon? I think they'll have a big announcement for Classic WoW and also for Live WoW too, but the main thing I'll be very interested in seeing is whatever they have to say for Classic WoW. And I hope they'll have something playable. Nothing works today, eh? Yeah, I don't know. First it was my internet, now it's apparently YouTube or something. I don't know. New mobile games and Diablo stuff. Yeah, I guess there'll probably be something for Diablo as well. Oh. We're way behind on this. Oh, we have a Death Knight in here though. Didn't realize until now. I need to get the raid thing set up. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Let's go ahead and get that set up while we do this. Interface, right? Raid profiles. Class colors, power bars, border. There we go. Anyway, the new, okay, we read that. They're gonna be like Classic WoW coming in 2020. I mean, that would be ahead of schedule if you ask me. Realistically, I expect it to come, well, 2020 would probably be around that time. Realistically, I expect it to come at the end of BFA. But I hope there'll be like a beta or something, you know? Something playable at least. We'll see. I'm optimistic about it, let's put it that way. I think 3/4 of the way into tier 2 raid of BFA. Yeah, I don't think that. I mean, I guess it could be, right? If they're way ahead. But that's not even like, that's like a year away, you know? So if that was the case, then I think we would know about it by now. Like we would have something definite by now, you know? If it was coming out in like a year, then we would have something definite. In 2 years is probably realistic. Your stream is lagging. Is your drive getting full? No, I don't know what's happening. I'm sorry, guys. I can't do anything about it. I could try restarting the stream again if you guys are all having the problem. I guess I'll try it, but it's not my internet. It's nothing that appears to be on my end. So this mob is a really peculiar one. This shield is still. I need to update the post about this. They're gonna completely blow everyone away with the stealth announcement of WoW 2. Yeah, that will not happen. So this mob is still bugged. We need this hot fix. Weren't there massive problems with Comcast last week? Maybe. I don't know. I was at the shore the whole week. I didn't know anything about it. I guess I wouldn't be surprised, but I would kind of be surprised because I've been playing all day Wednesday and Thursday and have no problems. So only until, although I guess I haven't streamed, so maybe for some reason it's something related to streaming. But now my internet's fine. Like it's back to where it should be. 90 ms, no lag at all in game, nothing like that. So to be lagging on stream, that doesn't make doesn't connect. It's probably just related to the fact that I was streaming and then the internet went out, and now it's like it must be trying to do something, you know, like autocorrect the. Oh, the guy actually dispelled it. Nice. Yeah, it can be dispelled, but if you don't dispel it, then you just take forever to kill this mob. Is that guy directly healing me with penance? I wouldn't mind checking out a Disc Priest too. There's so many things that I'd love to level, but yeah, just finding the time, it's unrealistic. Could still go that way, but I don't think anybody needs MC anymore. So this was actually a lot, like I showed in the video, this was actually a lot harder than I expected it to be. What class is your high mountain gonna be? I don't know. I was gonna make a druid and then try to tank and stuff on stream, but I think if I'm gonna level, I should just, you know, play a hunter and just get it over with. Because I don't actually want the character, you know? It's not like I'm doing it to actually play the character. I just want the transmog, really. And more so, I kind of want the experience of leveling. I've not leveled a character start to finish since 7.3. Actually, I mean, I've not leveled a character since, like, MOP, but I did do some leveling in 7.3, so I got a pretty good example of it, the naked leveling stuff. High Mountain Monk? Yeah, I was gonna make a monk, but honestly, I don't think I could play a brewmaster all the way to max. I don't really enjoy it. I wouldn't mind, you know, playing some monk here and there, especially for these types of streams, but realistically, if I'm gonna get a character to 120 or 110 or whatever it's gonna have to be, it's gonna have to, yeah. It's not gonna be, okay, let's move on, guys. It's gonna be a lot higher, it's gonna be a lot harder to do a monk than something that I actually might enjoy playing. Yeah, see, it's, people just don't know what to do here, I guess, is more the problem. Anyway, gonna do some resto shaman stuff today, but so far monk and druid have been my favorite since the patch. Nice. Not gonna lie, the part where you said the class cut out, I think. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know. It's probably, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Like I said, it's probably gonna be a hunter. I just want to get it. Like, I wouldn't mind just getting it done. You know, like playing whatever is best. But I have a lot of ideas, things that I want to do leveling wise. So, like, I still would like to see some of the zones, you know. I've been really struggling to find a DPS I want to play this time around. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's changed. What, you were playing Enhanced, right? And obviously that's a lot of why you liked it is gone. What else did you play? Windwalker? Windwalker's probably still really good. Probably still like good at the things you liked about it. Perry, what's up, man? It's Citronos in the house. How's it going, buddy? How's WoW treating you these days? Gonna order some Indian lamb curry tikka masala. My contract got extended with a small raise. Oh, great. That's great. Glad to hear that, man. Congrats. Good luck on your food. Hopefully it's tasty. What the hell is that? I've never seen that model before. Chillwind staff. What is that? Is that a classic model? Windwalker is a weird thing at the moment, where you ignore the mastery. Yeah, I heard about that, yeah. That's odd, huh? Why is that? It's like a balance thing, or what? I've been tearing the last few hairs I have left on my head out since the stat squish. Why? What happened? Rising Sun Kick not value enough for... Wow, that's really weird. Yeah, I heard about that on the beta. In fact, somebody made, like, one of the MVPs made a really big thread about it. He's a Windwalker main. He made, like, a really big deal about it. Was trying to... That's how I found out about that thing I was telling you about, that feedback forum thing. Anyway, yeah. Made a really big deal about it, saying that it was, like... Yeah, that was like really bad. I don't know. I'll give you that, Matt. Survival is about the only melee I've enjoyed so far. Survival Hunter feels really good since the patch. I don't care for it much in Legion. Oh yeah, maybe we'll check out Survival actually. If we level a Hunter, maybe we'll level it as Survival. It's interesting. It's changed a lot or what? Like is it a lot different than it was? What region do you play on, Siler? I think he's probably playing on EU now. I haven't seen him on US, but before he moved to the Philippines, we were playing together on US. Ian was really ashamed of the state of the pre-patch. Yeah, they're just low on time, really. I mean, that's what happens when you release something like 2 months ahead of time. But, I mean, realistically, it wasn't nearly as bad as people were saying. People were making it out to be like this fucking travesty, but in reality, the only thing that needed to be apologized for was the fact that the servers were basically unplayable for the first day. Everything else can be hotfixed very easily. None really at the moment. My MS is too high to play on either. Yeah, that's what I said to Poggy, but he said he actually has better... He has, like, good MS. Oh, we don't actually... Nobody has a torch. He was actually, like, really happy with his MS because... The Philippines is actually not that far away from California, apparently. I don't know. Ah, your internet itself is bad, yeah. Leveling a new DK 60-80 is taking years away from my life, damn. Got so bad I just rolled a Demon Hunter, so I got to skip 30 levels, nice. It is different in that you don't have a ton of mini buffs, debuffs to maintain. I see. Yeah, I'll look into it. Maybe we'll do survival. That seems like that could be a little bit more interesting. Stuttering is gone. Nice. Problem solved, hopefully. Not to my credit. You only need to apologize for answering like 50. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I really wish that those questions could just be answered elsewhere by somebody else. And if we only have an hour for this, could we not, like, that hour not be spent on a bunch of fucking nonsense? I think I get 75 MS or so. The beta servers where I live, I get 20 MS. Nice. Yeah, for me, the servers are on the West Coast, but I live on the East Coast, so I have actually pretty bad MS. Like, I usually have around 100 MS, whereas, like, a lot of people play with, like, 10, you know, so. And that was when I was playing on the EU servers, that actually wasn't bad at all, like, especially on private servers. I'd only really get, like, 120, you know, so. Generally getting 300 to 400, yeah, that's not, that's unplayable. It's pretty tough. Is Demon Hunter tank okay as well? Why are you asking him about tanks? What? Transmog farming is apparently very popular in WoW nowadays. Yeah, Metro's the best guy to ask. I was like, wait, is Sai playing a tank now? What? Yeah, Demon Hunter tanks they're gonna be in a great place, man. Like, they're gonna be really good in 5-mans for BFA. Oh, for the guild? Oh god, you're starting another guild, huh? Let's see. Did I miss any other questions? I've only played Brewmaster on Alpha Beta. Live, I'm still debating on Brewmaster Vengeance or to stop tanking and go with Rogue for BFA. Nice blink, yeah. We're just gonna be doing pleb stuff anyway, nice. Well, good luck. What's that, version 10.0? Maybe more at this point. Tyler, do not spec into hit combo if you spam blackout kick. 9.0 at the moment, that's funny. I'm Central US, but a few live servers, such as Illidan, Morganis, etc. I get 20-ish MS. Yeah, they're all different, right? So, the two servers I play the most on are on West Coast, which is unfortunate. Hit combo isn't viable at all. Damn. Rip. Swen for single target, rushing Jade Wind for AoE. Yeah, that's good. I like rushing Jade Wind. This like door here there's no collision or there's no pathing, whatever. Just run right through it. Hello, @1 Vazin, what's up? Been a while. You've tried farming transmog with the stat squish? No, I don't really do shit like that. I watched Cop do it though. He was under the impression that it was actually faster than at least not any slower than previously. So I don't know much about what they changed with the loot system. I tried to make a video on it, but it seems like everything I made the video on is no longer the case. So. Who knows? Okay, so what have you been up to? It's only personal loot? Yeah, so personal loot at max level, and then they have this thing called legacy loot, which is great, but I don't know, I don't really understand it, to be honest. I'm not exactly sure why it's different than how old loot used to work. It's just like, I guess it's like personal loot, but everything drops, so it's not like personal loot might be in live. I don't know. ICC took longer than before, but Siege Mythic seemed easier. Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't had any experience in it either way, so it's difficult for me to. Supposedly anything 11 character levels. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I know that much. I just don't know what's actually different about the loot. Oh, we aggro the boss? Wait, what? Where is he? Oh, he's over there. Great. I don't know if that was the mob run. I guess it was probably the mob that ran, but... Loot system is just so when you solo it, you don't get one item from boss. Yeah, okay, we aggroed more mobs. I guess, typically I would blame the group for this, but it's probably not entirely their fault. Mobs are running into other mods, so... Just need to actually kill them, which we're not doing, obviously. Okay, with this many mobs hitting me and me still being alive, I think it's safe to say that the mobs do too much damage thing is no longer a problem. Meaning you get full loot as in a full raid group? Yeah, I see. So that's the big difference. I never heard him say that. Hail to the king, baby. Did he actually say that in Classic as well? That's funny. So in Taurus on Mythic will still be on personal loot. Right, yeah, it'll always be. Well, I mean, it won't be until you're 121. Then it will be legacy loot, right? Oh, I have to do the gauntlet again. Yeah, so I guess that's good for loot, for transmog farm. But it's not better than what was there before, right? Not just how much drops, but what can drop. Oh, so that didn't happen before? If you went into a dungeon and put it on whatever, like group loot or whatever, you couldn't get a staff to drop? Yeah, I don't know. I'm still confused, but I made a video on the beta, and at the time on the beta, only things that you could transmog dropped. So like, I thought that was a good thing. I was actually happy about that, but people were not happy about that. So for me, like, as a leather wearer, there was only one piece of leather. There was only one thing I could get from the boss, and it was gloves, right? So 5 gloves dropped. Everything that dropped was the gloves, because it was the only thing I could get, you know? So I actually quite like that, because it's like, all right, now I'm guaranteed to get the transmog I want immediately. Way back when you could, but Legion screwed it up, so a warrior couldn't get a staff to drop. Oh, yeah, I don't know. It's so confusing. I don't know. Either way, it's good, I guess. It's a good thing. So let's try. We'll queue up for some other dungeons. We'll solo queue. Some of the ones people were saying like had outliers. Obviously the ones that were actually bugged, whatever. Those can't be tested anymore. But other ones people were saying that were just, you know, too hard, blah blah blah, not actually outliers. Dire Mall North was one of them. So wouldn't mind trying that. I don't do transmog runs much, so it doesn't affect me. Just stating, yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I mean I'm in the same boat. I don't really care about shit like that. I have all the transmog I want right now, you know? And it would be nice to have more. I'd like to have more achievements and all that, but I don't know. Alright, anyway, let's see. So we'll kill what's left, and then it won't run. There's only one mob left in that pack, so that's good. I'm surprised we didn't kill this. I don't know how it survived. Quite the, oh my god, we aggroed more stuff. Jesus Christ. Does leveling seem faster with Warmode? I don't know, I've yet to do it. But I can't see how it wouldn't be faster, right? You get 10% more experience, so yeah, I think it by default is faster. It's not like anything else is actually different, right? To be honest, I haven't tried Warmode, but people are saying, I mean, yeah, don't. It would have to be yes, surely. I don't know how it could be no. Like, before on a PvP server, you can get ganked and camped and all that stuff, but you didn't get any benefit. Like, there was nothing that you got extra, but now... Not only do you get, oh, don't run that way. Now that you, not only do you get extra experience, but you also get extra player power with the honor talents. So it is definitely faster. I don't see how it wouldn't be. This boss hits relatively hard, but now that he's bed nerfed, it's kind of trivial again. I don't know. I wish they kept it as it was. I wish they just fixed the outliers, but didn't nerf the damage. Warmode on my server is going to be sad. I'm on an extremely low pop RP realm. Yeah. Well, I think all RP realms will shard together, but they won't shard outside of RP realms. So, yeah, those days are over, unfortunately. Warmode is pretty much shit for RP realms, which is shitty because all my like characters that I want to level are on RP realms. So I'm gonna have to make new characters. I've been leveling Alliance tunes in BFA since I play Horde live. That way, when BFA comes out, oh, that's cool. That's, yeah, I guess if you like that, I don't know. It's cool. It's a good idea, but you're gonna have to learn all the quests the night it comes out. I would not want to do that. Let's put it that way. I definitely don't mind being spoiled, so I don't have to deal with like the frustrations of learning new things while there's all that stuff going on. You know. I'm tired. I've been playing for 12 hours, still learning new things. No thanks. Did you happen to catch the Blizzard? Yeah, I watched it a couple times actually last night after work. I like what Ian wants to do with Mythic Plus seasons. Yeah, that's great. I didn't hear about stronger gear. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't catch that one. That's cool though. If that's what he said, that's awesome. I guess I missed some things, but yeah, I really like what was said about 5. I mean, really, the whole Q&A was great. Other than the pointless questions, which happens all the time. You can't really blame him for that at this point. That's just how it goes. But yeah, really the way they opened the Q&A was great in my opinion. The fact that they openly admitted that there was a lot of problems and that it's on them, that they have to be better. That's great. That's exactly what I want to hear from him. You know, a couple years ago, you would have never heard anybody apologize like that. Like a person apologize, you know? It's easy to type "we're sorry." But to sit there in front of a camera with thousands of people watching and say it, it's different. That was very good. I was really glad to see that. He said the power level of the rewards would go up just like they do at raid tiers. Oh yeah, so I heard that. So I think that's what is already happening, right? Like I don't think that's different. But maybe when you said it, what I thought was like they actually plan on doing. So I don't think losing verse is ever a good thing. Anyway, I don't think. I thought what maybe they were thinking about doing was making like seasons in the middle of tiers, kind of like how PvP, like one tier will last a year or whatever, blah blah blah. Just example. And then PvP seasons will last 6 months each. So there's like 2 seasons in each raid tier. That's what I thought you might mean. But first person camera, yeah, that would be pretty funny. That got brought up, right? I like the statement where he said Mythic Plus raiding PvP are full-fledged endgame modes in WoW. Wow, what's notable about that? I guess I missed a lot. I don't remember these specific things being discussed. They really have ramped up the kill time of these bosses. You see all the mechanics. Last year you would one-shot all. Yeah, well that mostly happened with 735. Anyway, I think one more dungeon will get us to 60, but let's go on a different character for a bit. My warrior's 60, so let's go on my Blood Death Knight for a little bit. I wouldn't mind queuing for a specific dungeon or two and seeing, you know, what might be too hard or might be too easy. So let's go ahead. Where is it? It's on Dark Spear, right? What do you think of the idea of a level squish? Yeah, I think it's needed, for sure. I think it would be the smartest thing they could do at this point, a level squish. It's getting out of control, honestly. And the fact that they openly admitted that, like, there's just these gaps in interest. Like, you go from 70 to 80 and you don't get any new things kind of thing. Like, that's not necessarily true, but regardless, that's, yeah. Yeah, we did a 20 last night, and it was very easy. But there are things that do a lot more damage than normal. We 3-chested a 20, so that was pretty ridiculous. I've never 3-chested a 20 before, I don't think so. Okay, so instead of random, let's queue for... I'd like to try Dire Mall North. That is Gordok Commons, I think, right? And then I would also like to try Strathholm Service Entrance. No, Main Gate. That's live, right? Yeah. So we'll try those two. And I also want to try lowers again. And other than that, we'll just go random. But so now this is a Death Knight that is got full heirlooms on, so we'll see how that goes. Should be a lot easier, but like I said, I'm not convinced that heirlooms are. I think they're definitely stronger, but I don't know. What are you pushing for? Wait, what do you mean? You're asking what my item level is? I'm not sure. Somehow I ended up with alpha and beta access on 2 of my accounts this expansion. Nice. So lucky. What, to get beta access? Not really. A lot of people get it. Okay, so yeah, this is north. Who was that mob that I just... Druid of the Talon, that's interesting. So these people just got it randomly. I didn't think you can get north anymore. I thought north was like a level 58 dungeon, so you'd have to not be... yeah, you'd have to queue for it specifically to get it. Guess I'm wrong about that. A lot of frost damage. Oh, polymorph. We have no interrupt, unfortunately, so... I meant alpha and beta on 2 accounts. Well, they're not different, right? Like, once you have alpha, you have beta as well, so... All he needed to say was I got beta on 2 accounts, and that would have sufficed. So yeah, here's these mobs in Enrage. Are you worried about lower haste on DK due to changes of gear? No, I mean, I've already played it extensively on the beta, so I'm not worried about anything. I'm well adjusted to what will eventually be the case for BFA's early weeks. Doesn't concern me at all. You can get this around level 54. Interesting. Okay, so I was wrong about that. I've been saying that you can't actually get Dire Maul North anymore, but that was wrong of me to say that. Last time I leveled, which was a very, very long time ago, Dire Maul North was not an option. It was only west and east that could be gotten. But, I mean, it was an option, but you had to be level 50. All right. Oh, look at the new hyenas. That's cool. But anyway, but you could only get it at level 58, which everybody would just go and do the, you know, the other stuff. Can you still, yeah, you can still stun these guards, so that's good. Would a level squish cause a lot of problems? Yes, very likely. I'd imagine the answer to that would be yes. I didn't know that, even if it makes so much sense. Yeah, I mean that would be ridiculous. Could you imagine if you had access to the alpha and then they just wiped your access and you had to get lucky again to get it? That'd be obscene. That'd be upsane. Why did I just say that? It's a good dungeon for blood DKs apparently. So there's the Enrage. I have to set this up again. Yeah, the fact that you could stun them though is something that probably a lot of people don't know. A lot of people cite this as the hardest classic dungeon. This and lowers, because a lot of what's, you know, in them hasn't changed, and yeah, a lot of people don't know how to deal with it. So, but yeah, a lot of like classic boss type mobs were stunnable. So, they said you can get gear from post season PvP. I just got a helmet 176. That's it. So I don't know how it works, but in the old days, it used to work. Like it would be related to your, you know, your progression or whatever, right? So 176, that just basically, at least, you know, last in Legion, that just basically means that you would have very low rating, you know. So tanked this dungeon a few weeks ago, and the enraged mobs hit me. Yeah, they've always, like I said, they've always been that way. So I'm curious to see now that, like, seemingly they've increased the amount of damage things have done. But now that it can be dispelled again, it shouldn't be hard at all. I thought 0.5 tier Baron runs were a pain way back when. I'm saying that's awful. Like I said, I think you're just low rated, right? So, wait, we're going the wrong way. No, we're going the right way. I think it was 40-minute runs, if I recall correctly. Well, like actual classic dungeons? Oh, you mean the timed Baron run, yeah. Who makes those tentacle spawns? It's my trinket, heirloom trinket. Touch of the Void. I see I am on a car with no rating. A character with no rating, gotcha. Yeah, that's probably why then. I like those. You like tentacles, huh? That's good. I knew a guy who used to like tentacles a lot. Oh, Pedro Bikini. Have you tried the Nexus dungeon? Did one yesterday, and I think the chaotic rifts are doing a lot of damage. No, I haven't done any. Haven't done anything like that. Only classic stuff so far. I don't actually have any characters in that level range, so. What the hell's that noise? I heard the falling rocks in BFD would one-shot you. Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, BFD. Where's their falling rock? I don't know. I've not really done these new dungeons, so I don't know what's changed. I know that they changed like BFD and RFK and shit. Hope you like being in-game drunk. Oh, I love it. Yeah, my favorite thing. Where did these mobs come from? Oh my god, another mob. It's weird to not have an interrupt though. You don't get the interrupt until 62, so. Oh, we did get a ring though. Gordok nose ring, that's cool. I didn't know he actually dropped loot. I thought that mob was just like, I don't know. That's a nice piece. Haste and verse. That's a lot of verse too. 17 verse, what the fuck? Seems like a lot. Hard to see though. I really hate this blur effect. It's probably not fun to watch either on the stream. Okay, Gordok. Wait, I know there's another mini boss here, right? Yeah, guard Fengus. Oh, we're 59 now. Oh, we unlocked the Nexus. All right, well, we could try the Nexus. If you guys want to see that, we could try that. That's not a blur effect. It's direct DX12 drivers. No, it's the being drunk. I always wondered, except for the unclear visual effect, does drunk affect damage? Doesn't affect damage, luckily, but it makes you can't walk straight, which is really fucking annoying. That's the worst part about it. You have to constantly correct your path. So where we go this way, right? Yeah. As long as the don't do Oculus. Oh right, yeah, that place sucks. Always has, always will. Dungeons that like take place primarily on mounts, like no, no, no. Fuck that. Alright, so we're going this way, I guess. My god, it's so hard to actually play. Definitely should not have aggroed this mob. Or whatever, that boss. Hopefully it's over soon, I don't know. Feels like it's been a while. Oh, gripped the wrong mob. What a surprise. Clicked the wrong frame because my camera turned at the last second. So yeah, we could check out Oculus too after this. I have not done any higher than, you know, whatever, higher than classic dungeons. So we'll check that out. I think I might level the character as a druid though, just so I can do some dungeons along the way. I was gonna level a hunter and just quest the whole time, which would be good, but I would like to actually get the full experience and not just, even though questing is definitely the way to go, it'd be nice to see some of the dungeons again. Well, so far this place has not been dangerous at all. It almost seems like they nerfed it, but it was really the last boss that was so hard. Actually, this is what people were talking about. These physical damage increase things are what a lot of people were talking about, so probably fucked here now that I have 2 stacks of it. I don't know what mob does it, but it apparently it like just reduces your armor to like 0. That does not appear to be the case. Oh, plus I have a fucking, wow. Plus I have a, whatever that's called, a mortal strike on me. That's funny. So a mortal strike plus the damage taken. That was not a great pull there. So that was 100% my fault. I wasn't aware that those mobs did that. But at least the blur is gone now, so that's good. Wait, where is Cho Rush the Observer? Is that the end guy? That might be the end guy, right? I don't think it's any of these guards. Guard Fengus, no. Do expansion dungeons have similar changes? Expansion dungeons. Oh, you mean, yeah, it seems like everything that got squished at all is like this now. And like I said, I really think what's happened here is intentional. I think what they've done is, since they compressed all the item levels, they made it so, like, you know, like basically this is as strong as like raids, you know? Because now, oh, okay. Now that we're like, I don't know, it's hard for me to discuss, I guess. I'm having trouble with finding the right words for it. But if you're not aware, they made it so like ICC gear and MC gear are a lot closer together in power than they used to be. And I think that means that, you know, everything in the game is going to get a little harder. So, I don't know. I'm not really sure what to think about that whole situation, but I can't help but think it's intended. I wonder what, oh yeah, Holy Paladin. What talents do they actually have access to? Oh, terrible ones. Those are the worst talents. Well, I don't know. Crusaders might. It's cool. It'd be so cool if you had access to, well, what level is that talent? Tree. That's 90, rip. Okay, that sucks. It'd be so cool if you had access to Avenging Crusader at low levels. My god, that'd be so cool. Oh, that enrage lasts a minute. Holy shit. Oh my god, this fucking good old classic. Be good if the rest of the group could join us. I'm glad to see mages using Frost Nova and shit though. I haven't seen that in a long time, it feels like. And the guy CCing. Cool ticket officially locked in now. One less thing to worry about. Sweet. Yeah, that's awesome, man. It's gonna be awesome. I really can't wait. I'm glad that we didn't have to like buy a scalped one too. I didn't expect to get one for like the price that you would normally get them at, but I guess fair is fair after all. Yeah, he's a good guy for that. We'll get him a drink if he ends up out somewhere we are. Nice. Yeah, he will be the same places that we are. Although, I guess what actually happened was he bought that ticket off a different MVP. So the guy who sold it to you is not actually the guy who originally owned it. Looking back on it, it was a different guy. Actually, I don't even think it was an MVP. I think it was the guy who runs the WoW Reddit who actually had it. I don't know though. The people's real names I don't know at all. I just know their character names, so. But anyway. Okay, so this is the mob that does the Sunder, so we definitely want to avoid. Oh, the guy, yeah, so the guy you got it from is Neil, and I think he got it from Flap Scrapple or whatever that dude's name is, who is like the leader, whatever, the guy who created the WoW Reddit. I'm not sure though, it's it's too confusing. Okay, can we stop aggroing shit, guys? This is really annoying. Back so soon? What do you mean back so soon? What's up, buddy? How you been? This is exactly when I said I would return. I was actually back a day early. Oh, great. Another mob. Oh, I don't actually have the macro, right? I need to get that. It's AMS to avoid that immolate damage. Although now I'm not. Is this the same mob that we wiped to before? I don't know. Anyway, I'm glad to be back. Hopefully, you guys are glad to have me back. Had some problems with the stream in the early hours of it, but welcome back. What's up, man? How you doing? I'm glad to be back. Vacation was outstanding, but it honestly feels like a memory at this point. Like, even though it was less than a week ago, it's like, feels like it was forever ago now. It's just, everything I did on vacation was so different than how I normally live my life, you know? No phone, lots of exercise, lots of exploring, lots of differences, you know? Sleeping in a bed that I don't normally sleep in. Like, all the stuff that happens is very different than how things normally would be, you know? So it's like, I don't know. Man, right now my internet connection sucks so bad. Enjoy your leveling. All right, see you later, man. No internet, exercise, puke face. Yeah, it's surprising how refreshing it actually is. Can you put up threat meter? No, I don't have one. I guess I need to make one if people are gonna ask about it. I could put it like here or something, but realistically, threat meter, I don't know. No one stuck in to remind you about BFA during vacation. No, luckily not. Although oh my God, stop. Why? So yeah, it's the Reavers that do both the Mortal Strike and the armor debuff thing. Still hard to get used to not having an interrupt though. I guess that's classic for you. Imagine, hey Sean, what's up, Betty? I'm gonna Zul'Farrak with a bad tank. Yeah, that's, you're right. Nothing worse than that. It's, yeah, not a lot of fun. No min party equals larger aggro range. That's funny. What have you been up to, Sean? How's things? Bad tanks with 400% threat debuff is no fun. Are people actually having trouble keeping threat? Because at these low levels, I don't see how. It's, like, trivial. It's very easy to keep threat. It's a lot harder in actual BFA when people are actually doing real damage, but I'm doing as much damage as the damage dealers for some fucking reason, so it's like no challenge whatsoever. It's basically like it was before the patch, at least in these dungeons. It felt that way in the dungeons last night. We even had a demon hunter who was doing like 40k on large packs, and I still had threat on him. So yeah, it's hard to know exactly how much less threat, but it's between like 400 to 800% depending on the pack, or depending on the tank, I guess more so. Threat seems fine. I can kite a lot with my monk. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't seem to, like, I don't know. It's almost like if it's not in effect, maybe they didn't put it in. I guess it's possible that they just went away from it, but it was like that last time when we did those Mythic Pluses 2 weekends ago, so on the beta, that is, the Mythic Plus on the beta. So probably not the case, but yeah, realistically, it doesn't seem to be a problem. Oh, he's got the thing. I don't think you actually have to do that. Anyway, in Legion it was a 10x multiplier, now it's 4x, yeah. Well, I don't, like I said, it's not, it doesn't appear to be uniform. Made a video on that. Anyway, brand new tank players who don't pay attention can't hold aggro on side mobs by mistake anymore. Yeah, I guess that's true. Any mob that like joins the fight late is gonna be something that will be difficult for a lot of new tanks. Nice advert. Will $5 get us a full live stream where you level 1 to 20 when BFA comes out, killing only boars in Elwyn and no sleep while you ding 120? No. That is not possible, unfortunately. But anything that is possible, I'm happy to provide. I always hate this pull. What, the one that we just skipped? Last time I did that, I wish we didn't skip that, honestly, because last time I did this, that part was really, that boss there was really hard. South Park episode recreate. That's funny. What is this debuff? Melee attack power reduce. Yeah, okay. How about $10? Fortunately, the dollar amount does not change the possibility of it. Too bad we don't have skinning. You guys all know how overpowered skinning is in here. If you played on Elysium anyway. Okay, so last time we did this, we CC'd him. Is that still possible? I think it is. Can you guys come up with something more fun? Yeah, right. Guess it's not possible anymore. Maybe sheeping is never. I know we rooted him, I think. We had a resto druid and he rooted him. Anyway, this is nowhere near the amount of damage that I expected to be taking with 2 mobs. Are you gonna stream your BFA launch? I don't know. I haven't decided. I guess I probably will, since it's on a Monday now, and I don't have to stay up super late for it. Probably, like, realistically, what I'll probably end up doing is streaming the day it comes out, and then however long after that it takes me to finish it, I won't. Like, I don't plan on doing it in one sitting for sure. So. Those numbers remind me of when I started playing WoW in 2008 and watched Hobbs farm Scarlet on his Pally. Well, this is level 60, so these numbers haven't actually been squished. This is how much you would have normally done, right? Or do you mean at max level? I guess maybe, I don't know. Yeah, so this is easy as fuck now. That's a shame. I really like the dungeons being a little harder, but. I was thinking about honestly like making like a twink, like just making like a character with like full enchants and with everything that you would need kind of thing. But they nerfed it, so that's not something to do anymore, unfortunately. I wonder, can you still do the tribute run? Like, if we skipped all the mobs, can you still do it? I wonder. I'll have to come at, like, a higher level and see. Okay, so what was... people requested Nexus. So let's check out the Nexus. Q solo for the Nexus. See how that goes. That was... yeah, that was easy as fuck, though. Oh, wait, I forgot about Stratholme. Yeah, let's just do the Nexus. Forgot to get rid of those ones. Let's just do the Nexus, and then we can do Stratholme after that. Back to Classic after that. I wish you could make a low-level Demon Hunter, though, man. Of course, they can't be allied races anyway, so it would be kind of pointless, but I don't know. I'd really like to level Death Knight and Demon Hunter. Like, those would be the classes that I would like to level the most, and there's no point in leveling a Death Knight because it's not an allied race, and I have no reason to level it. And there's obviously no possibility of leveling a Demon Hunter. Yeah, exactly. Low-level Demon Hunter would be so much fun. It would be very interesting. I kind of just wish the whole world was time walking instead, honestly, just so I could do, the dungeons and the content that I want to do on Demon Hunter, because I don't dislike Demon Hunter at max, but it's like there's something very fun about playing these classes in these low-level dungeons. It's actually pretty nice. All right, the Nexus. Let's see what happens. People were saying that some things in here were doing a lot more damage than they should. Realistically, after the nerf, that probably won't be the case anymore, but we'll check it out. Oh, I didn't turn in a quest. Plus you get like, there's some transmog to be gained by doing some of this stuff. I probably have most of it at this point, but I like this little transmog set I put together. I think this is from the Drain Eye, or whatever, the Life Forge Drain Eye that is. I think this gear is like what they start as for some reason. They've been given like unique sets to start with or something. But it looks alright. Alright, so the Nexus. Probably one of my least favorite dungeons in the game. I really don't like the layout of it, but let's see, what do we got? We got Moonguard, 71, 65, 62, 61, and 59. Let's pick up the quests. At least there's a lot of quests. We'll get a good amount of experience from doing this.
Hey there.
I love the Lexus Neo. Yeah, me too. Lexus RS. Good car. Yeah, it's just kind of weird. Like it gives you the illusion of choice, but realistically, there's only really one way to go, unfortunately. So this is another thing people were considering might be a problem, was that, like, I don't know, something was happening weird when, like, there was like a 60 and an 80 in the group at the same time. So maybe this will have, and maybe there'll be some effect that we'll learn about here. But as of right now, it seems like I'm, you know, doing more damage than players who are multiple levels higher and all that. So probably not. I really like the Dwarf Blood Death Knight animations. I don't know if they're unique to Blood DK in some way, but I like Death or Heart Strike. Look at Heart Strike on. He like spins around. That is so fucking cool. That's really nice. Yeah, the little dude is stunting. Yeah, right. It's a good way to put it. I quite like it. It's so nice having like a more reliable speed boost too. Having access to both is really great too. And having access to a whatever defensive CD ain't bad either. Bunch of mobs that are enraged now. They move slow, huh? Maybe it's, is it something that's on them that's moving them so slow? Just in case there's any magic damage. I really need the weak ore to know for sure, which I don't have. About to die, it looks like. Yeah, that's it. Healer doesn't seem to be keeping up. It's fine. Test the limits of the dungeon a bit. Obviously, pulling 3 packs was a bit too much. Really, the problem is our damage. If everybody was doing the damage they should. Prisoners of War, what's that? If everybody was doing the damage that they should, we would have no problem killing that pack like that. I hate DPS players, yeah. It's probably, it should stand for dicks per second, because that's what they eat. Instead of damage, you know. LeMayo, yeah. The dungeon is named Prisoners of War, huh? It's called the Nexus. Metro, how you been? Tyler, what's up, buddy? Good. I've been great. Just got back from a vacation, so glad to be back. Glad to have returned to World of Warcraft, especially, and to streaming even more so. Getting hit real hard. There we go. Finally using some CDs. Oh, that's the boss, isn't it? Yeah. Of the people looting the fucking book in combat. It's great. Good. I got a little too... I was targeting a mob that was not in range for a while. That was bad. Nice, man. Where'd you go? Went to the Jersey Shore. Look at right. It says Prisoners of War. Oh, I don't know. I don't know why it says that. But that is not the name of the dungeon. That is the name of the quest to kill all the bosses in the dungeon. Gotcha. That makes sense. Probably only pull 1 packet. Hey, Bingsky, what's up, man? Yeah, I don't know. Valpyra are a little disappointing. They feel like goblin reskins. Well, they're just a random race, right? What's to be disappointed or like what's to be excited about with like I don't know. Valpyra used the goblin skins, right? They don't actually like goblin models, right? Yeah. It's an auto quest when you use the queue system, I believe. It just yields more experience if you finish the dungeon. Yeah, that's how it works. Yep. Used to be a bonus objective, but now it's just wrapped into the actual completion of the last boss now. Apparently, according to Ian has Costas. Did you watch Q&A? Yes, definitely. Wait, what? Even the devs and community manager? What? Where'd you get that impression? I don't know why so many people are like so overly negative about this expansion. I feel like they're just like they spend all their time listening to other people instead of actually playing it. That's a quest, yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if we actually needed that book. I'm looking forward to trying it out. Nice, yeah, you'll like it, man. It's very, very good. Especially if you like older versions of the game. I guess that's probably one of the bigger things that people are upset about is that they don't. They don't like the changes that have come to the game that are making it more like classic, so they dislike it. You know, overall the product is like that. I'm hyped for yeah, it's gonna be a great expansion. I mean, just the fact that it's a new expansion is something that I'm always very excited for, so. Most hyped I've been since MOP. Yeah, I mean, I've never spent as much time on a beta as I have this expansion. And that's saying a lot because, you know, doing this for YouTube is, you usually spend a lot of time on the beta. Just sad about the artifact weapons? Yeah, but we've known they've been going that route since Legion was out, so. It was an inevitable thing. I knew it was going to be awkward, but it's not nearly as bad as it could have been for sure. The fact that they gave us some of the powers from Legion as talents, especially for Blood DK, really is exciting. Some of the gear that gives me that TOT vibe, yeah, that's the troll stuff is one of the things I'm the most excited for, honestly. I can't wait to loot my first weapon again. Nice. Yeah, realistically, that's not going to happen for a while. I buy every expansion. Hope this one keeps my interest. Gotcha. Do you have people to play with? Looking for a guild at all? I'd love to have you on Fire Tree with us. You'll always have interest in the game if the people you enjoy playing with are playing it with you. You know. I really like the aesthetics of this expansion. I've seen, yeah, that's fucking gorgeous. That's one thing that I don't see how anybody could dislike, honestly. It is an absolutely gorgeous expansion. It is the best, the highest visual fidelity the expansions have ever had. MOP was the expansion I've been the least excited. WoD was the most disappointed. Nice, yeah, WoD was obviously just a huge waste of time, really. Does your guild have raid days, times for BFA? Yeah, we only raid the 2 nights. It's always the same. Tuesday, Wednesday, 6:30 Eastern, 7 o'clock Eastern begins raid. 11 p.m. Eastern ends raid. Always the same. Been raiding those hours since Wrath. So rune weapon is still powerful. We know that much. 600k on 4 mobs, not bad. If I ever end up being good, I want to try. Nice. Well, you don't have to. Yeah, I do have a community. It's in the Discord. I guess I should put it on the YouTube channel though at some point. So, if anybody could link it from the Discord, it's not actually a link. It's just like a code. I can make an ally one too if you guys want. You can only be. It's like only Horde. I need to update my graphics card, I think. WoW recommends 4 in my settings now. Yeah. Graphics requirements have gone up pretty high this expansion. Aren't they changing Mythic raids to be cross-realm once the world first race is done? So how it's going to work is once the top, is it 100 or 200? I don't know exactly, but there's like a new achievement that for if you're the top however many guilds for your faction, you get an achievement. Once that's done for both factions, and it's going to be cross-realm. Realistically, it's probably not going to be any sooner than it was in the past. Like, to have 200 guilds clear it, especially with how many more people play Alliance, or how many less people play Alliance, Realistically, it'll probably be like 400 guilds have cleared it by the time the 100th Alliance Guild has cleared it. If that's actually the numbers that we're discussing here. I don't know if that's right, though. Those are good times for me. Nice. Yeah, well, if you want to come over and just hang out, even if you don't want to raid, man, well, I'll happily have you. The more players, the better. Like, I don't... Even if you don't want to raid right now, like, it's good to have more players, so... Top 100 each side, so Horde... Yeah, exactly. So it'll probably be like I said, probably about like maybe 300 plus guilds will be done by the time Allies finished. So that's going to be months, right? That's going to be many months. It's a cool change, though. I think it's interesting. And I think it'll probably help the balance a bit. Like, people might be more inclined to go ally just to try to get the feat of strength. Although it's going to kind of be the thing like, oh, you got it on ally, bro? Who cares? You know, kind of thing. So we'll see. We'll see if that ends up being the case. Not getting much runic power, it feels. Without Bone Storm, though, Blood DK is really not great at 5-mans. Bone Storm is so fucking powerful. It'd be so nice if we can just have all of our stuff at lower level. Oh, wow, it's per character? I wish there was an option to add my battle tag. Yeah, there is, but... Like, there's a battle tag one as well, which I guess I could also make, but I don't know. I'd rather have the characters. Okay, so I think this is what somebody said it was strong. There's something about like the rifts up here or something. We're doing a lot more damage than they should. Could be just, you know, the magic damage inconsistencies that we've seen. It seems like magic damage, and I guess that's probably just because of the tank change, like the armor changes or whatever. How mitigation doesn't reduce magic damage anymore passively. But yeah, so far I haven't really encountered anything that's been overtuned. Or even difficult, really. I mean, we wiped a bunch of times, but again, all due to my own poor play or the poor play of others. I heard Shadowmourne was overpowered. Shadowmourne, what? Oh, you mean like the legendary itself was overpowered? I have no idea. I don't even have it, so. Okay, maybe it's this thing. Chaotic Rift, that's what people were saying. I managed to drop the chromatic sword today. I managed to drop it. What do you mean? Oh, you managed to get it? Is that what you mean? So that's in the game again? Why did they re-add these things? What's happened here? 5.5 million. What the fuck? Yeah, that's an abnormal amount of money. Why is it dropping and why is it so expensive? Where does it even drop? How much is a WoW token? Like 250k? I don't know. Maybe it's up now, actually, with the pre-patch. Probably would have been a good time to buy. Oh, it's up to 210. This is all magic, so AMS good value here, of course. This is not skippable, right? Normally on bigger servers it goes up to 9, but for what reason? Why would anybody buy? It's just the transmog? And where does it drop? It wasn't in the game for a long time and now it's returned. Is that what's happened here? I saw that centaur shit. I guess that's actually intended. I thought that was bugged. But I guess that's actually intended. I don't know why they just like randomly like return things to the game that haven't been in the game for a long time. Same goes for legendary gems from Pandaria. You can use it now. Why would you want to use old gems though? Same goes for belt gems. Wait, what? What the fuck? Are you serious? What the hell? I didn't know about that. Belt gem. So I can go buy a belt buckle and put it on my level 120 gear? Oh, but it's because of the stat squish, probably. That's probably a bug. You're gonna have to look into that. They're probably like mad expensive. Heard that was fixed already? Yeah, that's definitely a bug. That's not intended at all, I'm sure. I never heard the music in this place. It's interesting.
Reality unwoven, indestructible.
So that's a bit different than the other things that we've been discussing. Oh yeah, okay. I see what people are talking about now. That did a lot of damage. Still doing a lot of damage. I don't actually have battle res yet, do I? I doubt it. Seems like something I wouldn't have.
Reality unwoven.
If people attack it, it would die quicker. Very good. It's almost dead. Good. Still alive for some reason. Okay. I was thinking about the Algalon achievement for Heirloom, but I didn't even look it up. Oh, right. Yeah, I wonder... That was probably bugged again. Harry was trying to get that shit. About the chromatic sword, it received collector status after it was deleted from drop tables in Wrath. Where does it drop from now? How can you use mop legendary gems in current content? Yeah, exactly. So, oh, a Shaw touch socket, is that a thing? I don't know. I don't know anything about that part, but what I assumed was happening was it was like the item level of the thing hadn't changed. Like if it used to be like you could only use it on item level like 400 pieces, whatever. Well, now everything in the game is lower than that, right? So I assume that was what was happening. Oh, we got socketed boots. That's interesting. But they're actually worse than what I have somehow. Oh, those are the DK gear, yeah. It has a socket though, but I'm never gonna get a gem, so. It's got less strength and the same stamp, so that's useless. Drops from Belly Basilisk in STV Cave. Oh, only from there? That's weird. So why would people still pay 9 million for it if it's back in the game? Is it not going to stay? Is that what people are thinking? It's bugged? Sounds like a fun farm, yeah. Shame they fixed the gold drop from Dragon Soul LFR. Yeah, I saw that as well. Wouldn't call that a shame, but yeah, it's still a 1% drop from the mob. Oh, it's still very rare, I see. But it is intended to be in the game. People just don't know it's re-dropping, I see. That's interesting. And I bet there's probably like, no matter what realm you're on, there's probably dozens of people. But it's STV, right? Surely it can't be that hard to farm. You could farm it on like a low level character. So I could probably go on a, well, it would be worth it though. If I go on like a dead ass RP realm and put Warmode on, there's probably like 0 people in that cave, so I can just get a couple of them and then transfer the character to Fire Tree. Is it best to farm on level 60? I don't think it would be best to farm on level 60, but I'm just saying it's like possible that you could do it sub 60. There are probably like 30 people on Fire Tree, right? Yeah, I'd imagine the regular realm. Are you with Warmode on or off? But RP realms don't seem to like shard like that, so I bet. Let's check it out. I'm gonna check it out. We're gonna go on one of these RP realms with Warmode on. I'll check it out after this. Let's see if there's anybody there. Where is it exactly? I think I know where it might be. Just have to take a look. So that's obviously the map's not. We'll check it out when we get there. 1 hour respawn. Oh, wait, what? 1 hour respawn. Oh, I thought it was just. Oh, I see. So there's only one mob? I guess it's not what I thought then. If there's only one mob and it's a 1 hour respawn, then obviously it's not going to be easy to farm. I lost the chaotic rifts part. Yeah, Pedro, you were the one who suggested it. We checked it out. It was the second boss, Anomalous. Is that what you were talking about with chaotic rifts? They did a lot of damage. You were right, but only the first set seemed to do a lot. And again, the main problem was that people didn't switch to them quickly, so they did a lot more damage just because nobody actually attacked them. There are 2 on our auction house, 4 and 6 million. Damn. Headed to Moonguard. I don't know, whatever realms. I have all kinds of different characters in RP realms. Probably just do it on Silverhand. That's actually pretty smart. Yeah, if I could, like, if I'm the only one out there, then it's obviously gonna save me a lot of money. I mean, if I could get something to sell for multiple million and all I had to do was pay, what, 200K to transfer the character over? Silverhand used to be where I played back in BC and Wrath. Nice. I had a party that wasn't doing a lot of single target DPS. Yeah, but, well, they did nerf, you know, the hotfix nerfed the damage done by everything. So that thing still does a good amount of damage. It probably does more than it should, but regardless, it's very easy to deal with. You just kill them. They don't take very long to kill at all if everybody switches to them. Can you transfer characters with gold? You can. There's like a limit, but it's not related to the problem, right? The problem is that we need to sell the item, not the gold. Well, I don't need the gold. I need the item. So I would get the item on a cheap, easy realm, like, you know, a realm that would be easy to get it on, and then I would transfer it with like 3 of them, something like that. But if it's only a 1% drop chance and there's only one mob and it respawns every hour, then obviously that's not going to happen. Meaning it costs like $20 to transfer. Yeah, I think that's what it costs. Does it cost 200K gold to transfer? Yeah, I guess, I don't know. I'm not actually sure what the numbers are anymore. What item are we talking about? Hey, Evan, what's up, buddy? We're talking about the, I don't actually know what the name of it is. Chromatically tempered sword. Is that the one that we're talking about? It's a weapon that used to be in the game all through Classic and Wrath, and then they removed it, and for some reason it drops again now. I guess it's intended, but regardless, it's rare. People are trying to farm it, blah, blah. Still sells for a lot. Although I don't know why. I could never spend 5 million on something that I can try to get myself. Especially if we're only talking about transmog. Like, you can go there late at night and get it, and now you have it for all your characters. So I don't know. $250K max gold per character, 100 plus levels. Yeah, I see. That's interesting. I was there at 2 AM last night with about 50 people. Right, but I mean, like, eventually it's not going to be that way, right? Like, it's happening now for sure because people are all hyped up about it. Like, but if you were serious about it, you know what I mean? Like, eventually you'll get it. It's not like it's just, I guess, more rare that you would get the tag than anything else. Sword does look awesome. Yeah, that I think I remember it from Classic. I think it was actually like people were selling it on the actual private server auction house for like 1,000 gold. So that tells you everything you need to know about a Classic server having something on the auction house for 1,000 gold. I just transferred a couple tunes. That's why I know. Oh, that's cool. But how much is the price? Is it $20? 20 US? I guess you can use the tokens to pay for it though, right? So actually, yeah, so if that's the case, I could buy a token on Firetree and then use that to transfer the character and then make millions of gold. Like, yeah, that's pretty smart. How much are tier 3 tokens? Tier 3, what does that mean? Oh, you're talking about on the black market auction house or something? Probably a million by now. I don't, more than a million at this point. I don't know. 20, oh, it's $25. So I would need at least 2 tokens. That's all right, whatever. Just spend real money and then you can buy the tokens back later. Anyway, I'm sure I won't be, even on these small servers, whatever these RP servers, I'm sure it won't be easy to get. We're going to check it out, though, after this. I'm going to use the bathroom, then we're going to check that out, and then we'll do some more classic dungeons. Then I'll probably make... I want to get this... This character's almost 60. I'll probably be 60 after this dungeon. We'll see. Actually, it definitely will be, because we have all these quests to turn in. Then we're going to get my druid to 60, and then I'm going to make an actual druid that I'm going to level, properly level. And we'll see where we're at. I paid about 1.2 million, but that was before the cap. The gold cap was $1 million, or that's when the gold cap was $1 million, right? So it was impossible to pay any more than $1 million. That's the one thing that does suck about it. It's like now that the gold cap is higher, people are like, 5 million for this box. It's like, it's not worth that, dude. So stupid. Most expensive piece was shoulders for 400k. That's a bargain now, probably. Like, to get any of them for 400k, that's probably nothing, right? It's 4 to 5 million at the moment. What we're talking about, the swords transmog value? Oh, for a full set. Oh, a tier 3 still. That sounds way low. Yeah, like I said, that was before, like he said as well, that was before the cap on gold was above 1 million, right? So it couldn't possibly be more than $1 million at that time. So at most it would be, what was there? There's 8 pieces in the set, but you don't buy all 8 pieces, right? What do you buy, 5? Especially with WoD Legion giving us so much passive gold. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of silly. Diff sets sell for way more though. Warrior set, shoulders alone. Yeah, I don't blame them. The shoulders are probably like, and it's a shame because some of the most iconic classes, like, you know, Paladin, right? Paladin is one of the most iconic classes, but their tier 3 fucking blows. It's terrible. You know what I mean? But then Warrior, they have pretty good sets overall, but their tier 3 is outstanding. One of the best outright, you know? So it's like, I don't know. Let's see, you want the achievement? Oh, the achievement to have the full 8 of 8, yeah. Warrior's about 5 million, finished that set a month ago. Holy shit. You guys are dropping mad guap. Making that rain. See, I don't have much precipitation in my area, you know? That was a making it rain joke. Anyway, I thought about buying the shaman set because literally nobody bids on them. Oh, really? I don't know what the shaman set even looks like because I played when we did Nax, it was on Alliance. So Warrior is by far the best. I agree. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I could still see the, you know, actually it was orc. The first time I ever saw them was on an orc warrior. I think it was in Badlands or someplace. I can't remember. He rode by on his fucking 310, or not 310, whatever, 100% ground mount with the big old shoulder. This is back when orc shoulders were like bigger than Tauren's even. Yeah, that was good shit. Anyway, warrior and rogue sets sell for most from what I've seen. Yeah, that makes sense. The rogue set, I don't think it's anything special, honestly. Not a big fan of the rogue set. But priest, mage, these ones are great. Priest, mage, and obviously warrior. These are ones that I would definitely buy. If I ever have $150,000 to spend on the game. Andy has the full druid set. Yeah, the druid set is way better than the rogue set. That's what I'm saying. T3 is what we're talking about. Yeah, Tyler. Yeah. Yeah, because it's no longer class bound, right? It's just gear now, I guess. Which is cool. But if you had the actual T3 set, you wouldn't have been able to use it on a rogue, right? Or maybe, no, I guess that's just transmog. That doesn't really apply. I don't know how it works. Warlock is cool. Thanks, man. I like Warlock too. Oh, you mean the set. The set. Yeah, of course. These guys don't know how to jump, I guess. Although they only have 9 stacks. But does it not go up higher than 9 stacks? No, that's true if you had the original set. It was class-based. Yeah, okay. Enjoy your final moment. Finish it. I have the mage and warrior set. Picked up some random druid and hunter gear for... Where the fuck did he just do that? For super cheap. Just need to watch it every day on like 5 servers. Yeah, that sounds like a good investment of my time. Do you have any live keys, by the way? Lots of bugged as fuck bosses. Oh, did you do any? Yeah, I did it. Just did one last night. We did 20 Blackrook last night. And it was crazy. We like 3-chested it by a mile. It was a joke. I haven't done anything else. I'm gonna do tomorrow. We're gonna do some live streaming. Do some Mythic Plus on my character tomorrow. Ah, that mace is awesome. That's a good mace right there. What specifically was bugged and stuff? Anyway, hey Waffle, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? How you doing? Yo, man, how are you enjoying this unplayable game? Unfortunately, as it's unplayable, I'm not able to play it, so I don't know. Horse boss and Kara, his share suffering 1 shot to tank. Yeah, that's not surprising. That's pretty funny, actually. Oh, I didn't do something. I don't know what I didn't do. But we're not gonna get enough experience. God damn it. What did I not do? I was supposed to use this on that. Let's go do that quick. And then I'll be 60. I might not even be 60 though, realistically. What a shame. Can't expect more from a small indie company like Blizzard, yeah. Maiden Shield is pretty close to being unbreakable. Goddamn. And is it like even on lower keys it's that way, or is it just like on the high keys? Because I don't know. I don't know what they intend us to be doing right now. Like, I figured after we lost all this player power with the artifacts and all that, that like doing a 15 would be difficult. But like I said, did a 20 last night with banana and tokes and stuff, and it was like, what the fuck? Like, we destroyed it. We 3-chested it by a mile. Like, we were 2 minutes ahead of the 3-chest. On a 16. Oh, shit. Okay, that's scary. So, staying away from Karazhan, then. Did lower 9 on my Undergeared Warrior. Maiden was easy. Nice. Yeah, that's before Tyrannical, right? So, we did it on 23, 2-chested, and we didn't lust on Maiden. Oh. So, wait, what? So on 16, you're saying like 16 and 23, there's almost no difference? Is that what you're saying? I'm trying to understand what the correlation might be there. Oh, that's true. Yeah. That's interesting. Maybe the power of friendship made you guys stronger. I doubt it. There's no tangible collection or connection between those two things, Visor. Power of friendship is nice, but it's just like a mental state. It doesn't actually increase your power in video games. I'm on the new fresh private server running a guild. You won't believe who joined yesterday. I guess some of the guys from the old MAGA guilds. I don't know who else it would be, unless it was the GM of the guild that I was raiding on. Running a guild though, that's funny. I thought you were done with that. Legion content seems to have been scaled fine. I've only found issues with anything prior to Legion. Yeah, I think that's why they nerfed everything below 100, right? Metro LOL joined? Yeah, that would be unbelievable. But my animes, how so? Oh, somebody else did it. What the fuck? I didn't even have to come here and do this. Jesus Christ. I guess we can just teleport out and teleport back in, yeah. That's right. Law Duck. That's cool, man. Well, I'm glad that that's working out for you. Make me want to come back. I didn't know that you were going to be leading a guild. No time to level, though. That's the thing. No matter how much I want to play Classic, there's just absolutely no time to fucking spend a month on leveling again. Well, we still didn't get to 60, so that sucks. Anyway, let's go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to run to the bathroom quick, and then we're going to go check out this chromatically tempered thing. I'm not sure what characters we'll do it on, but I guess we'll probably do it on... I don't know, should we try to do it on a lower level character just to see if for some reason there's a difference? We can go do it on a level 60, which we have plenty of. This character's in Stormwind, so it's close. Anyway, I'll be right back. We'll be right back shortly, and then we'll see what's up. Alright. I'm back. Oh yeah, I heard about that's been fixed. I think I saw that. Medivh's been fixed. People still play private servers even more since Classic was announced. I don't think that's true. I definitely see a lot less people on those private servers. But I don't know. I don't really have time for that shit anymore. Oh, this is pork. I didn't realize about pork. Black cherry barbecue. Really need to contact. I'm gonna contact them and see if they'll give me some kind of a discount or something like that. Anyway, so let's see. I gotta fly to Stranglethorn Val, which I don't think I'm gonna be able to do. In fact, I know I'm not gonna be able to do.
King's honor, friend.
Get to Westfall at least.
For the Alliance.
The experience you get with a high-level character helps you right now is crazy. Wait, what? Oh, fuck. I don't have Warmode on. Good call. Oh, no, I do have it on. Check it. Anyway. Now, that's something to give away. Yeah, it'd be cool. I don't think that's true, Dark Linux. Is it true? Oh, wait. You're talking about on private servers? What are we talking about? I don't know. You get crazy experience at the end. Of what? Dungeons? We're talking about on live or private servers. Let's be clear on that. Live. Let's see what. Oh, Jesus! There's a lot of seasoning on that one. What's the best way to get there? I guess the best way is still to go around, right? Does the Alliance flight path toy not give you one flight path? I don't have it. Never got it. So we'll have to fly. We'll have to run. Personally, I think Classic won't come until late 2020. Blizzard probably wants BFA to play out first. I mean, I don't know if they want anything, but I don't think it will come until 2020 anyway, right? Like, think about it this way. If it came during the middle of BFA, we can't actually look. There's no. So anyway, BFA comes out in August, right? So I think the earliest we could know anything real about it is going to be the first week of November. That's Blizzcon, right? At best, it's going to come out 1 year from Blizzcon. There's no way it's going to be out any sooner than that, right? Otherwise, we would already know about it. It's not going to come out like 4 months after it's announced, right? So at worst, at best, it's probably November 2019. But realistically, it's probably going to be a full year and a half, right? And that'll take us to the end. I don't know why I keep pulling this up. You can't actually. We have to go all the way. Well, you can't even go that far, Jesus. So anyway, the end of BFA will be summer 2020. That makes sense. That's probably when it's going to come out, right? At the end of BFA. So, I don't know. I don't think, like, I just don't think mid-2019 is on the table right now. Maybe, like, late 2019, but mid-2019, it just doesn't seem possible. Because we would know if it was coming out less than a year from now, right? If it was coming out less than a year from now, there would be a beta, there would be more info, right? We're going to find out at BlizzCon, and I'm going to be there to bring you guys the news. So hopefully we'll all have something fun to talk about, but... What race is this warrior? White. I was hoping it would be out during BFA, during a BFA content drought. Well, so there's not really a content drought anymore on Live WoW, right? So that's why one way or the other, it's going to come out at a bad time, likely. But more so, if there was a content drought to want it during, it would definitely be the end of BFA, you know? The middle of BFA, no matter when it comes out, it's going to interfere with the live WoW. What are you looking to get? So we're going to Stranglethorn Veld to see if... Because I've been told that on these RP servers, nobody uses Warmode. And I could see that. Like, I landed in that town and there was no other fucking players in the town. And because typically Warmode would coalesce you with other people if there's not enough people near you. But that doesn't happen on RP realms. So I'm actually legitimately thinking I might be the only person in this fucking cave. And we'll see if that's true. That's what we're headed. I don't actually know where it is, though. Mads, what's up, buddy? Yeah, unfortunately my internet went out before. You were here before, right? This is okay. Black cherry barbecue. It's alright. I kind of like it to be a little spicier. I don't taste the cherry at all, though. I resubbed to WoW. Yeah, you said that before, I thought. I don't know how long we were able to talk, though. That's a spicy meatball? Which one? I'm just trolling. Nice. Trolling. Nice. That's cool, dude. These meatballs. Where? I don't see them. Alright. So we're almost at least to the zone. So where is it actually? Can you guys describe it? Is it in the Cape of Stranglethorn or is it in... I have a feeling I know where it is. I think it's like down here, right? That's a spicy meatball is an old American advert slogan. Oh, interesting. I never watched old American adverts. Zadis, what's up? Cape. Cape, I have a 53 item level cape on. It's got stamina, crit, and haste. So not great. I think you can probably get better. But yeah, this character's not super geared. Although it's kind of weird. I don't know why. I have some bad gear on this character. I don't know. Close to town, up a path to the east. All right, let's check it out. Wait, which town? We're talking about Booty Bay or Cape of Stranglethorn? Oh. Hey, Metro, I got my heroic Argus kill 4 weeks after being 870 and 1 day before 8.0. Nice, that's cool. Congrats. I hope it was fun. Booty Bay. All right, we'll head to Booty Bay then. It's probably not the best route. But fuck them if they can't take a joke. You know that's my motto. Oh, I think I know where it is now. It's in that Naga questline area. Is that where it is? Oh, great. Rooted. I'm gonna die. Yeah, I actually died. Well, that's great. It's probably faster to just take red sickness at this point. Probably gonna take me at least 10 minutes to get down there. Not a great representative, but the fact that I've yet to see another player is kind of crazy. If you're after the Rainbow Sword, it's in the north of the zone near the camp where you and your jungle remedies, where you need jungle remedies back in Classic. Wait, what? Those are completely different areas now. You guys have just told me. Couldn't be further away from each other. Is that what we are farming? That's what I'm trying to farm, apparently, but... Think it's in Westfall? Chromatic sword. Hit your map. I think you're west to it. I'm on. Here's the map. Where should I go? People said it's in Cape of Stranglethorn by Booty Bay. Other people just said it's in the Curzon camp. Crystal Vein Mine, northeast of the southern part of the STV map. Okay, let's just look this up. Crystal Vein Mine. Yeah, that's where I thought it was. Okay. That is now... Yeah, just as you enter... Okay, every single one of you guys, besides Faxi, every single person who tried to help me with this is so wrong. It's unbelievable. you guys would have me running around this zone like crazy. It's like right here. It's funny. I guess I was off being close. Yeah, it's nowhere near Booty Bay. It's about as north as you can get in the coast. Or in the Cape, whatever it's called. I hope I'm misremembering, but I watched the video from Murgle and he seemed to imply it was north. Yeah, so we found it. It's as soon as you cross the river here, it's right over here. So we'll probably get there with red sickness, but whatever. Oh yeah, you guys were trying to gank me in a different way, huh? Hey man, it's in Westfall. What fucking idiot said that? Westfall. I'm gonna ban whoever said that. Wait, am I going the wrong way? Yep. Ha 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 ha. What do you mean? Man, BM is fucking strong and I love it, but I wish they didn't have to gut MM. Yeah, I'm sure it'll still be good, right? You remember BFA or Legion's Hunter launch problems, right? And now look at them. What do you mean? What do you mean? So, tell me a little bit about BM. What's that new ability? It's like a bleed or something like that? How is that meant to be used? I was leveling a BM Hunter a bit and I couldn't tell. You're supposed to use that like on CD, or is that something you want to spread to multiple targets if you can? What's up? Hey, it's in Westfall, you idiot. Hey, what's up, Chris? Alright, so it's just south of here. Let's go over this little area here. Spread it if you can, but don't use on CD. Wait until like 4 to 5 seconds before you're using your next one. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I wasn't doing that. Oh yeah, so are invasions going on? I've heard that invasions are perpetual. Yeah, they are. I got to do that invasion today at some point. Okay, so this is where it is. Where is it? Is it in this? It's like what? There's only one mob. Yeah, I'm using details now, Koth, which I don't use. I used to use Skada, which was like Swedish for butts or something, but yeah, I use details because it's not made by a fucking Swedish guy. It's in the cave. Well, unfortunately, probably not a good idea to go in there with red sickness. Maybe we'll be able to get by. You need to maintain 3 stacks of it. As a personal buff, each stack increases your pet attack speed by 30%. Okay. How do you maintain 3 stacks of it, though, if it only has 2 charges? Which way? Probably gonna die on the way over. Auto shot crits reset CD. Ah. There's a raised platform in the back. You'll see people. Gotcha. Oh, there it is. It's up. There's nobody else in here, guys. I'm the only fucking person in here. BM Hunter stacks crit? I don't know. Stack lasts just about as long. Oh, that's interesting. So if you're good at staggering, you can keep it up, but sooner or later the buff will drop. That's cool. So next what I'm going to do is bring other characters out here and see if for some reason I can kill it more than once. Like maybe there's still sharding, but there's just nobody out here on any of the shards. We'll try that next. Who's that? It's up. Yeah, there's nobody else in this cave, dude. Literally, I'm the only person. I just have to wait for red sickness. Crit used to reset the CD of Dire Beast, so it's always been the best stat, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, really? Crit for BM, huh? Mastery always used to be. When I played them a lot in WoD, it was always Mastery. I'm back. Welcome, buddy. This is BOE, right? I hope. Yeah, obviously. You wouldn't be able to sell it otherwise. Haste is BIS at the moment? Gotcha. What about in like before the patch? Yo, how funny would it be if I got the sword? Will you guys like flip out if I got the sword? Paul, what's up, dude? I will nut. Oh, that's gross, dude. I wonder if I could sneak by over here. I wonder if I could like hop up there. Probably not. Back from the diner? Nice. Which diner did you go to? Welcome. Thanks, ma'am. I thought Blizzard had stated that RP realms don't have sharding. I think what was said was that they don't shard with non-RP realms, but I think they do have actual sharding. But I'm not sure. The sword doesn't look that great anymore. I agree, it looks terrible, but you can walk in the water too. Oh, really? Okay. We're not after the transmog, Sarah Steele. Ah, go around the side there, yeah. Alright, sorry, just finishing eating the shit. And then we'll have red sickness off. And we'll be able to go get this, and then blah, blah, blah. Now the question is, if it drops, how do you get the gold from the server to fire tree? Well, it's BOE, right? I can just transfer the character over. How you been, Paul? What have you been up to? I've been good, man. I just got back from a long vacation. Yeah, that's not a good idea. There's like a bunch of smaller pieces here, but the bag is not sturdy enough. Anyway, yeah, so I'll just, if this is this easy to farm, I'll just do this pretty often, and then I'll transfer it over when I have like 3 or 4. Yeah, we're not going to transfer any gold. We're just going to transfer an item, then sell the item. Although I guess realistically, that's probably not a great idea, because by the time I get 3 or 4, the price might go down hugely. I don't know, we'll see. Well, it's got to drop first to even consider any of this. What are you trying to drop? The mic? No, that was bad. I would think it would go for more on an RP server. I doubt it, because I'm the only fucking player here. So, yeah, I think you're right, Sympathy. We'll see. When it drops 2 on this first kill, then we'll decide. We'll go right to the auction house if we have to, but... Alright, anyway, that shit's over. Let's go ahead. Can I just pull it from down here? Figures though, I have one of these. Yeah, I saw it, yeah. Now it's available again. Well, you should try to sell it, man, if you're at all worried about... What the fuck? If you're all worried about gold on live servers, you should sell it. Okay, my luck, somebody's gonna like swoop in and take this, but I gotta actually be careful here. This is a lot of mobs, and it's not as easy to kill stuff anymore, especially if they're gonna keep stunning me. I'm probably gonna die here. What is this? This is like a named mob for some reason. I'm definitely gonna die. 100% gonna die. Stop stunning me! Jesus Christ. Wait, are they like respawning instantly? What the fuck? Victory rush. We gotta kill stuff so we can get more victory rush. This stun is brutal though, holy fuck. Unplayable, by the way? Yeah, exactly. Petrifying blast. What weird place are you in? Pennsylvania? Victory rush. What? Petrifying blast. There's no way to prevent this. I'm fucked. I die here, I think. How much is Troll Tiger? I don't know. Okay, do we have anything to eat? No. Of course we don't. I meant in game. Stranglethorn Veil. What is the name of the item? I think it's called Chromatically Tempered Sword. Is that the one we're talking about? Will there be the Kata water mount? Went from 3 million to 30k. Yeah, probably. Is this thing gonna actually... Oh, somebody just killed it? What? What the fuck? Are you joking? What? God damn it. God damn it. Of course that happened, right? I didn't even see the person. They must have been like camped here. Okay, let's try on a different character then, see if we can... A farmer? He's not here though, he must have just killed it and logged off. But it was here for like 10 minutes. If I didn't have res sickness, I would have been able to kill it. A druid? Maybe a stealthy, yeah. That's funny. He just logged in and out on spot, yeah. Seems that way. Somebody's way ahead of me. Alright, let's try to get there on a different character. Let's go on a max level character and see if for some reason it's different.
Champion, High King Rin requests that you rendezvous with me.
How do rogues look on the beta? They look the same. They haven't changed their appearance or anything like that, you know? I know they're super OP. Oh, you mean the damage they do? Yeah, it's about the same.
Details of this meeting between us.
Okay, well that sucked. Let's go ahead and get back there and not have rest sickness. The Pantheon star? Yeah, you mean the big white star thing? That's cool. Metro, your talents, mate. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm not actually going to be playing this character, so... Ah, but I didn't take... Fuck. God damn it. I didn't take war mode. A lot of wasted time this stream. Had some problems with internet, some problems with stream. 6.5 million chromatic sword with resists. Maelstrom RP server auction house. Gotcha. Will the mob not be there if you're not? No, it's just that there's like 0 people using Warmode on private server. Or what the fuck? On RP realms. I don't know why, but. And they don't shard. So like, I don't know. Before I fucked around, I don't know what the hell. I don't even know what to describe that as. That was really shitty. But I was the only person in that cave forever, and then somebody logged in, I guess, and stole it. I don't know. So I don't know if I just got extremely lucky, like if it had respawned the second I got there, or what. But I had stood in there for, I flew right over Stormwind, okay. I had gotten there, and I had been in there for like 10 plus minutes without anybody else attacking it, and then somehow, while I was fighting those mobs, somebody must have logged in and just killed it, and then logged back out. I don't know, though. Glory of the melee, what the hell? I guess I did a battleground.
For the Alliance!
What is that? That's an actual ability? Blood for blood. Having 2 death grips is pretty nice for world content. Honestly, the Blood DK honor talents are probably the best ones in the game. I haven't seen all of them, like the DPS ones, but among all the tanks and the other healers, I don't think it's even comparable. Like, Blood DKs is just insane. The fact that you could turn Dancing Rune Weapon into a 1-minute cooldown with the talent, an honor talent, is so silly. And then this, the fact that, you know, you could reduce half the fucking, or well, not half, obviously. You can take 3% of their max health up to however many, you know, however it works. Like, that's so crazy. Today I only saw allied characters where you mainly only play Alliance. Oh no, these are all just leveling characters. I played Horde for so long that usually whenever I level characters, they're Alliance, but we are going to level a Druid today as well. We'll start on it at least. Metro Blizzard nerfed my Iron Man. I went from doing 50 damage with Frostbolt to 17. Really? That's odd. I didn't think anything in Classic actually changed about the damage we do. Could someone please tell me what the war mode gives you? The main thing that I'm after is gives 10% more experience while questing or anything. But once you're max level, oh, actually, well, since we're not actually max level, it says the same thing. But anyway, once you're actually max level, like 120, it gives more gold, more AP, more honor, more everything basically. It's less than 50%. I don't know. I'm not sure what we're talking about here. I definitely am not doing less damage on my low level characters, so I guess they got squished. Like, I don't know. I didn't think like classic stuff would get squished at all, but I guess it did. So shouldn't actually change anything. Like, if you got squished, then the things you're fighting got squished too, you know? I love more stuff. I love more killing Alliance. I love this expansion. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, I agree. 100% agree. Warmode is great. The fact that you can use the talents out in the world are so great. There's not as many cool talents as I had hoped there would be, but it's still cool. Okay, we're here, I think. Did we fly over it? Hard to tell from the sky, honestly. I think it's down here, right? Enhanced gets 60-second CD lust. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good for the world, I guess. I don't know. Big CDs like that are often so wasted, though. This is not it. What the hell is that? It's a troll. This is not it. Wait, why did you say that louder? Yeah, 60-second CD on something like Bloodlust is usually going to be wasted, but it's cool to have it up frequently. Alright, let's see if we're in the same phase as my warrior then. These mobs obviously are not even going to aggro, right? JK, somehow they're aggroing anyway, I guess because I ran right by them. It is not up, so that doesn't necessarily mean we're not in the same phase, but realistically we're not. Oh, by the one guy not in the group? Yeah, that sucks. And what? It's just like whoever AoEs harder gets it? Is that basically how it works? Like, I guess we'll be able to tell if we're in the same phase if I log back in and these mob corpses are here. Everything so far has been fun. Whoever happens to hit it, yeah. Everything so far has been fun except scaling. My guild tried reclearing Mythic and Taurus. Yeah, that's not scaling though. That's just bugs. He didn't get the sword, rip. So if you're in a group with a bunch of people, they all have a chance to get it? Yeah, that's smart. I didn't even think about that. Hey, Pavel, what's up, man? Okay, so let's try on non-war mode now. We'll see if it's any different. Maybe it's equally dead on both war mode and not war mode. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I wanted to log on that warrior and see if we were in the same phase. Let's see. Pre-patch is not as fun. Legion had fun world events. They're all still there. Oh, you mean the Legion pre-patch? Yeah, I mean, that's once in a lifetime. That type of stuff has not been in any other world. Well, obviously, the world events are not in yet. They'll be next week, so. But the actual invasions themselves, that's not something to expect in every pre-patch. That was the most, that was the biggest one that we've ever had for sure. Oh, this guy, my mage is already in Northern Dragonthorn. It's funny. People are asking 250 for Mythic and Taurus now. Pretty weird, as it's equivalent to 970-ish. Oh, really? Heroic. Yeah, okay. So we're in the same phase. So no reason being out here on two characters. Wrath had the undead event in Plaguelands, yeah, but it wasn't anywhere near as important as the TV or as the Legion one, right? Okay, so let's go out there on non-war mode then, and we'll see what happens. Just go on this character since it's already in Stormwind. Wait, that was not smart because I don't actually need to be in Stormwind, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, we don't have war mode on. Good, let's go. Yeah, that's cool. So that's pretty neat. What the fuck? What the fuck? All right. Anyway, yeah, this guild is probably died IRL. Damn. This guy's a mining and jewel crafter. Swag Airlines. I didn't even realize. How do you like usurp the guild though? The guy's not been online for a year. Can I just take it? There's been people who have been online for a month though. Oh, 16 hours somebody was on. What the fuck? Why would anybody still be in this guild? It's probably the same guy. Anyway, classic to TBC had the undead event. My rogue is still wearing that tabard. Think tabard of the protector. Nice. I remember the Nax release with Scourge invasions from vanilla and the Blood Plague epidemic. Yeah, those weren't actually related to expansion, so. Will you try Mythic? Yeah, I've already done a couple, Pavel. Tomorrow we're going to stream Mythic Plus, so if you guys are interested in that, we'll be doing that tomorrow. I've been camping this mob for a few days now, and the spawn is around 3 hours. Oh, really? I thought it was an hour. Huh. Oh, you haven't been doing that. It's just what somebody said. So I just got, like, so cucked, like, it's unbelievable. I couldn't possibly have gotten more cucked. I was sitting in that cave for fucking 10 minutes waiting for res sickness to go away on a level 60, which there was no relevance to be on a level 60. I thought maybe there might be, but there wasn't. And by the time res sickness went away and I killed all the mobs in front of it, somebody had one-shot it. So, yes, if you are in the first 3 officer slots. Oh, so okay, so you can't actually take it over unless, yeah, I see. Well, we're gonna have to we'll make an alliance one as well. But I probably won't ever be on it. Debated, yeah. I mean, that's not even, that's just cocked as fuck. Like, that's horrible. I could have just made 5 million gold, and I don't know. That's really shitty. How do you like it? Fuck, there was some weird bugs with Dargle, Heimdall, etc., and some magic damage is deadly. How to survive Dark Slash on high Maw-Key. Use AMS. I don't know, though. I haven't done Maw. But the only one I did so far was Blackrook. Like I said, we'll do some tomorrow, but I don't know. What my experience of them were they were a joke. The things that weren't bugged were just a joke. Like, we 3-chested a Blackrook 20 with like no, like we had like over at least a minute and a half, I think, if not closer to 2 minutes left on the timer. I've never 3-chested a 20 in a pug, especially. Ma is borderline undoable as of last night. First boss is one-shotting. Gotcha. So with the slash mechanic, is that where Dark Slash, whatever? Well, I look to see if that's fixable then. Maybe as blood decay be easier. A break's over. Got to get back to work. All right, see you, man. Yeah, glad to see you. We'll be here again tomorrow, so maybe you'll be around. Seat 22 tomorrow incoming. I mean, if the keys are that easy, we'll probably be able to find like 24s and shit. I just don't know if they're worth doing. There's no point anymore. Like, the gear is not gonna... Although I don't know what gear even drops now with relative comparison. I'll be around more lately. Nice. My experience in past 2 days is no one is pugging. Oh, really? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, people are doing other things besides... There's really no reason to be doing Mythic Plus. I really kind of wish that they just weren't in. It's nice, and I guess there's some value to it, but it's just going to confuse people. People are going to be, like, exploiting things or, you know, running into these bugs and shit, and it's just going to confuse people. But, I don't know. Guess it gives us something to do. For me, these next 3.5 weeks, I really wanted to kind of explore the early game. What item have you been farming? I haven't farmed anything yet, but I'm trying to get the chromatic sword or something like that. I don't know. I still don't know what it's actually called. I think that's what it's called. Okay, we're back. It's raining. We're not in war mode. It's very odd that while... Oh, there's somebody. God damn it. Oh, and he's Horde. Man, it's probably going to be up too, isn't it? I know there's somebody standing there. Okay, so there's actually people here on non-war mode. Oh, these people are not even... They're not on this realm. Thrall. Why are they... What Thrall? That's not an RP realm. What the fuck? I guess these people are in a group with these people. I don't know how it works. Anyway, people must love the sword. It's just, it sells for a ton of gold, right? So, god damn it. First boss in seat bugged for us last night. Oh my god. Sent 3 people down to the other realm, and we all killed 3, used the ability, and he had 3 stacks of the damage. Oh wow, that's cool. It sent, yeah, you can't control that, so it just sent 3. That's interesting. It's very odd that wild progress, yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. The whole thing is just confusing and stupid. Troll these guys. I wonder if they expect it to be coming back right now. I don't think it's going to be back now, but we'll log out. Hit the Tabard of the Protector, and it was a reward from the Dark Portal opening before TBC dropped. Wait, why are we talking about that? Oh, yeah, Pavel's right. You can probably do it with the pet. I bet a hunter, your hunter's pet could probably have done it, Faxi. And even if it died, like, it doesn't matter. It can still taunt, right? So, is there any other realms? I wonder if other realms... What was that realm? Shu Hollow? Is that a PvP realm? Or RP realm? Whatever. Never even heard of that realm before. No, it is not a PvP realm. So why were they there? I thought that's not how it works. I don't have any other characters that can get there, right? Feathermoon? These characters are low, but they could get there. It'd be a fucking pain in the ass, but they could get there. What else? Dark Spirit is not a PvP realm. Moonguard is, but only level 20. Yeah, it was a good trick even before pre-patch. Yeah, exactly. I guess they can still taunt on Will, right? Fire Tree became a high pop. Yeah, that was, they changed like the way it works. So what would be the fastest way to get there? This character? Wait, hold on a second. Is that zone even level 20? Probably not. It's probably higher. So I wouldn't even be able to go there. Let's just check. I'd imagine it's not level 20 though. I imagine it's higher than 20, so I'd imagine I wouldn't be able to even go there. It's probably like level 35 or something. You said you did Nax? Did you happen? Nah. The GM of a different guild got it. I wasn't even there for it. I went, I had to quit during like AQ into Nax when that opened because the basketball season was starting. I played basketball in high school. So for like 4 or 5 months, I didn't really play WoW at all. And then I came back, Nax had already been out. They'd already cleared a bunch of bosses. Well, let's see. First of all, if it's even worth making the trip. Probably not. It's a level 30 zone. Could I kill it? Probably not, right? Does that mean it's not worth trying? It's worth trying, I think, no matter what. So what do we have to do? We have to get the fucking Zeppelin. Zeppelin, let's get heirlooms. Can't actually do that while moving, that's fine. Yeah, definitely Warmode, yeah. RP realm with Warmode just seems free.
For the Horde.
Alright, we're gonna try this. This kind of diverted us from our goal today, but this is way too valuable not to at least try. We'll see if it's possible, because I think I can get into the cave with stealth. I just don't know if they'll see me in stealth. They're gonna be 10 levels higher than me, so I'd imagine they'll see me in stealth. It's fun to explore, honestly. Metro was a 4 horseman bot. Yeah, exactly. I was just there to fucking tank on 4 horsemen. They brought me to 3 raids. I can never remember. It feels like it was more than 2, but now that I think about it, I think it might have only been 2. They raided like every day though, so what am I doing? They raided like every day, so it was like it's hard to remember when it reset. It's very shitty that mitigation uptime on Prop Pally is still very low. I understand when Shield of the Righteous was a strong all damage reduction, but now it's only an armor bonus. Yeah, but the Consecrate and the block changes in general, they should fix that, right? I feel like Prop Pally should be way more sturdy. Oh yeah, this, wait. There's no actual portals anymore? Are there just portals? I don't know. It's just that one. Stranglethorn Veil you still have to wait for.
What do you want?
Zeppelin should have just, yeah, there it is, of course. Why Bear has up 100% uptime on its armor buff? Well, they can have like 4 or 5 stacks of it too, so it's just a different type of buff, man. They don't reduce damage in the same way. I think the answer to that is because Prop Pally has a fucking heal that could heal them to full. Bear does not. Herger's bug 2. Standing in your shield, you take 0 damage. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. Add-ons? Only if it crits? Well, I was more thinking of laying hands, right? But how far do you have to travel for BlizzCon? Very far. It basically couldn't be any further from where I am. The only way it could be further... No, I don't think it could be further, actually. Yeah, I don't think... Like, in the actual contiguous United States, I don't think I could travel further than I'm traveling to get there. It's like 8 hours worth of flight. Undercity to Org and vice versa is a portal now. I guess it probably has something to do with the pre-patch, with like not the pre-patch, but the fact that whatever, Undercity's not there anymore, right? It's not like that yet, but it's gonna be. So oh yeah, we get heirlooms while we wait at least. Where are they? Mount tab, collections tab, heirlooms. All right, here we go. Hey, I forgot about this. Where do you get that eagle tail? And that's just a new one. I think that's like a newer heirloom or something, right? What else? We got the neck. Got this thing and this thing. No, of course I don't have any keybinds. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Bear form. Okay. Oh, I have keybinds. Wait, not really. Don't know why that's there. Everything else is good though. Soothe. We don't have that. So I'm gonna make a different druid and start leveling it, just because I want it to be on a regular realm, not a PvP realm when I level it. But yeah, this is basically what we're gonna be looking like. Remove corruption at 22, entangle at 24, bark skin 26. That's interesting. So all you start with is iron fur. That's interesting. You only have the one talent, obviously, which is brambles. And you don't actually get one until 40, so that's going to be a while. Let's see. Undercity being taken for the Alliance. Yeah, exactly. Support to Darn for ally too. Yeah, exactly, because that's also not there. You tried Heroic Hounds? No, I haven't done any raiding at all. Raider IO? Thought you hated WoW Progress and Raider IO. No, I still don't like them, but it's a good add-on to have. I hate the score. It's not the websites or what they do that I dislike. The score itself, I mean, I have an entire video on it. It's a very misleading metric, let's put it that way. To the point where it's almost irrelevant for 99% of people who pug. But the websites themselves, they collect good data. It's not like they're bad at doing that. But yeah, the add-on shows more than just score, luckily, which is useful. Shows like the highest key you've done. That's the best part about the add-on, honestly. Okay, this should be interesting. I imagine I'll probably die a couple times on the way there, but what we'll do is, this is a good idea. What we'll do is we'll go back on our other character, kill some mobs, and then come back on this character and see if the mobs are dead. And then we'll know if it's even worth going in there. Stealth. Yeah, I have stealth, but obviously I'd like to run a little faster. I shouldn't die in this zone, but in the next zone I'll probably die. Let's see, are we even? There we go. I think the mobs will see me through stealth though, right? Like 10 levels higher, they'll see me, I assume. I don't know, I've never played a stealth class like when it mattered. But if for some reason this is a separate shard from the other PvP realm, which I think it might be, I'm not sure, it's hard to tell. But if, you know, this war-moded server is a different server than Silverhand, and that thing is there, it's going to be a fucking hell of a fight. Because it's going to be a level 30 rare. And I'd imagine I might not win. I don't know if the mob has actual abilities, but always something new to learn in the game. Exactly, that's part of why I wanted to use these 3 weeks to kind of just chill and explore the game a bit, because it's been so long since I've cared about anything but like max level content. Like, I mean, if you guys watched in like the middle of January, spending 4 to 5 days a week doing Mythic Plus, you know, it's like, I don't know. I love it. I do love it. Don't get me wrong, but it's like, there's so much more to the game, you know? Even just other max level content, like achievements and PvP and all that, you know? I don't know. Doing myself. Oh, wow. That's a skull. I thought this zone was 30. Skull is 30? Skull would be 15 higher, I thought. Okay, well, anyway, let's go. Oh, I don't even have cap for him. Let's see. Okay, let's see what happens. That's a skull mob. There's no way I'm gonna get by it, right? No, there's no way. Go up here, maybe I can get by it. Like, not able to make these jumps. Oh, we're close. Did it just see me? Yeah, it saw me. Okay, let's see if we can kill it. I don't actually have the keybinds. If we can't kill this, then we're not gonna be able to kill anything. Oh, we'll definitely kill it. It'll take a while, though. I personally enjoy Mythic Plus and Legion more than raiding. Nice, yeah, I mean, it was really fun. I could see why you would feel that way. Problem is, I don't have anything to heal myself with. I have regrowth, that's it. I don't even have swipe. Okay, let's quickly log out. We'll just come out here to the front of the cave and see if this mob's dead on Silverhand, and if it is, then we'll know we don't have to do this. This is gonna end badly. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, but yeah, it's gonna be hard. Some people push keys in LFG for real. Yeah, I don't know. They like doing it, so it's understandable. Botanist is the exception to what? Oh, there's a person. There's actually people here with Warmode on now. Anyway, yeah, let's get out here and see. They're not attacking each other, which is funny. I wish I actually was here on my death knight, because I'd kill them. This character is not likely able to, unless that's a tank, there's no way I was going to kill that person. Guy has more health than I do, and I'm a bloody K. Let's try to avoid killing things just to make sure, but... I don't actually have that on my bars. Ah, the mob is not dead. So that's encouraging, at least. It's very interesting. Unless it's respawn. I might have respawned by now. Here, let's pull it and kill it over here. Now we'll know. Definitely won't respawn in this amount of time. 20 seconds. Maybe it will, actually. I don't know how long things take to respawn anymore. Oh, drop a toy. That's not a bad idea. Alright, we'll see if this works. If not, we'll try that. Problem is I have to fumble with the realms. Yeah, it'll probably have respawned by now. This rain is popping. Yeah, I love the new weather, honestly. The mob is not... Well, it's so hard to tell. Okay, let's... Oh, that's not what I want to do. Fuck! I aggroed this. I really need to get my keybind set up. I don't know who the fuck... Why I put that there. This is gonna be, like, actually hard to do this, so... We'll have to play as good as we can, basically. I didn't even think about misses. Oh my god, that just killed me to full. What the fuck? That's interesting. Okay, cat form. Stealth. Bear form. Good. Okay, realistically, I'm not going to be able to get by any of this stuff, right? Probably going to be a death run, I think. Oh, there's somebody there anyway. Have the racial available? For what? It's a quick get out, dodge, and 1 second stun. Oh, yeah. I just used it by accident. That's what aggroed that mob. The keybinds were all fucked up. Yeah, no. Things are not possible to stealth past. Just need to make sure I don't aggro more than one. Should always be able to kill one. No tryhard, just playing for fun, random stuff. This is why I like, yeah, exactly. It is fun, right? That's one thing that I'll say about me streaming Classic. It was a lot of fun that people were actually interested in just watching me fuck around, not actually do anything. Miss. There we go. Speaking of, what the hell does the Void Elf Racial do? The portal one? You have to use it a second time, then it teleports you to wherever the thing is. Watch where it goes, and then it'll teleport you to where it ends. Alright, now we're fucked. Yeah, now 3 mobs, GG. Might as well just die. There's no way we'll kill these. Let's see if we could actually get somewhere. Probably not, though. There's somebody up there anyway. No, just one-shot me. But now at least we could res here if we want. Let's go do that, and then I'm gonna go back to what I was normally doing. Kind of like a monk's transcendence, yeah, basically. That's a good way to look at it. That's a weird stream boss name, Generous Soul. What does that mean? You mean you've never seen Ezekiel's name before? You can use flying mounts on low-level characters. No, you still have to be over 60 to use them. At least to my knowledge. Maybe they changed it in the pre-patch. I don't know. Yeah, it's like a skill shot, like Paul said. You have to like, you gotta shoot it and then take it. You know, it's interesting. I haven't seen. Yeah, I haven't seen him, so I thought he was a new guy. Nah, it's Ezekiel's been here since the beginning. He's one of those guys who's like, hey, what's up, man? All right, see you later. It's like, okay, cool. But yeah, he was here when I was leaving the for vacation. And he was the stream boss for like a week or so. And then somebody, I guess it had just been getting whittled down. And somebody's subscription right before I left killed it. So then I was like, oh, now you're not the stream boss anymore, man. That sucks. And then he donated again right before I left. It's a pretty easy kill, though, if anybody's looking to become the stream boss. Only 1,000 HP. Unless they change it, I think Druid is flying at 58, all others at 60. It's been a long time. Yeah, exactly. Well, I aim to check that out, so we'll find out. All right, so what will happen if I res right here? One mob, that's fine. Generous if that guy doesn't kill me. My son, he names his things my son. Oh, well that's not good at all. Okay. Oh, he killed it. Thanks, man. Don't kill me, though. He's gonna kill that, too. Alright, kill me. Alright, anyway, that's good. Good enough. Dungeon experience feels even lower now than in 7.3.5. Yeah, I don't think it is, though. It's just they take a little longer now. Any ideas on how Blizzard could fix the lack of grouping in low levels? Warmode. Alright, so let's get out of here. That's not necessarily a fruitful endeavor. I was surprised that there was only one person on the other realm, but let's go back on there quick and just see. I don't think it'd be back up, obviously, but man, that's so. Man, I'm like so upset about that. I'm sure it wouldn't have dropped anyway, but I had a chance at getting paid and fucking res sickness. Like, I don't know, that was a dumb choice. And I don't mean to blame you guys for it, but like everybody who was like, oh, it's in Stranglethorn Vale, oh, it's in Westfall, like I was like, oh yeah, just take res sickness then. By the time I get there, it'll be forever. I wouldn't have done that, but I mean realistically, it's nobody's fault but mine, but it does suck. Anyway, LOAC grouping at low levels can be fixed by making all the dungeons available scaled so high level can join as well. Yeah, that'd be cool. Permanent time walking would be nice, but I don't think that's needed. People don't group up because there's no reason to group up. It's better to just be alone. Unless you know the person you're grouping with, they're probably going to slow you down. He's attacking that person. I would help you, but... Oh, he's Vengeance. That guy's terrible geared then. 33k HP only? What the fuck? That guy has worse gear than I do then, because Vengeance gets way more health. Kind of ridiculous that an MMO leveling with others is a disadvantage. I mean, it's always a disadvantage to have other people around. When two people are reliant upon each other, then you rely on each other. You have to work in tandem, right? So, if you don't know the person, the odds of you working in tandem with them is quite low. It's not really the game's fault. They made power leveling with a high level a negative experience dungeon experience. What? Oh, yeah, I mean that's intended. Boss Queen, what's up? How you doing? I assumed he meant long dungeon queues at low levels. I normally tank at max levels, so queues aren't an issue, right? Yeah, it's not what he was talking about. Anyway, so let's get this character to 60. We're going to get the druid to 60, and then we'll make the druid that we're eventually going to level, and we'll start leveling it. This is only going to take... I might as well not even... I don't know. Should I even do a dungeon? I guess we can do a dungeon. Let's queue up. Hopefully it won't. I need to get to Stormwind, though. Good. I'm glad to hear that. But anyway... I'm gonna get to Stormwind and turn off experience. There's a port to Stormwind, right? No, I guess not anymore. My hearth is non-existent, so that's spectacular. Hopefully this is gonna take me to Stormwind, because if not, I have a long flight ahead of me. Oh, I know I was going swimming, but I didn't want to. I didn't want you too much, and just go shower that I can call you. All right. That makes sense. Did your boss win the baby contest? He did, yes. Yes. I forgot to tell you guys. Yeah, he won the contest. So if anybody voted in that, thank you very much. That was generous, and he was very much appreciative. Although they won, like, they smashed it. They won by, like, over double, so... Realistically, I had hoped that my contribution would be much higher, but, yeah. Realistically, if none of us voted, he probably still would have won. Where do you actually turn experience off? It's in the, like, the rogue area, right? Old Town. What's a baby contest? It's like you know, well, I don't know. It's long story short. There was a contest to pick the cutest baby that had been going on for a long time, and they got all the way to the final round, and then it was just like a popular vote. So I asked people on the stream last week to help him win by voting for it, and he won. It's where the old PvP BG NPCs are great. Check that out. Alright, I'm just, as soon as I ding, I'm gonna leave this probably. I don't know. People said that Jamal Alan was bugged or was difficult, so let's go there first. What the hell is a baby contest? Yeah, tell your stream of 3,000 viewers. Well, to be fair, I have a lot of connections in a lot of different Discords and groups, so I think I probably got over 100 people, like between the stream and the guild and the Discords and all that. I would say probably over 100 people voted, but still, they won by thousands, so it didn't really matter. A contest of baby combat would be more entertaining. That's true, but I think that's probably illegal. So, you're right. You're not wrong about that, but... Oh, what's your highest Mythic Plus solo run completed in time? None. I've never... I don't know why anybody would even try to complete a Mythic Plus alone in time. That just sounds stupid. I would rather see the highest I could do outright, and that was Halls 18. I think we had Halls 18, yeah. We did Halls 18 and Vault 17. Those were the most recent ones. I haven't done one in months, though, so... I wonder now. I wonder if it would be harder or easier now. What I like most about your boss's kid was it was natural. Some of the others were too forced. Yeah, I thought that the force thing was going to be mandatory because, like, I don't know, like, there's only so cute a child can be, right? It's not like, you know what I mean? You can only be so attractive when you're 4. Not even, I mean, when you're 2. So, I figured that all the top kids would all be equally cute, and the winner would have some kind of gimmick, you know, like a funny picture. And I think they had good pictures, honestly. So the fact that they won really says a lot. You said you liked the baby in the suit, but that's kind of, yeah, well, I think that's what you needed to win that, you know? It's like I said, there's a limit that it would be difficult to crest otherwise, but I guess they did it. The thing is, everybody always comments on her eyes, that she has like really big and beautiful eyes, but it's like, I don't know, I don't see it. It feels kind of weird, honestly. For somebody to be like, oh my god, that child's eyes are so nice. It's like, are you a pervert? Like, what? They're just eyes. You know what I mean? What the fuck are you talking about? But yeah, I don't know. That's not my cup of tea. Let's put it that way. Normally, I would have no interest in that. Okay, we got Vamp Blood. That's all we got was Vamp Blood. Well, we got a new talent too. Will and Necropolis, that's definitely gonna help. Although, I don't know, maybe AMS would be better. Is this still? I don't actually know. If I aggro Jamal, is it gonna pull the whole thing? Go to the war rooms near Stormwind Keep, talk to Alliance. Gotcha, thanks. I'll check it out after this. Just gonna do this boss and then we're gonna leave the dungeon. It's mind-blowing they won with such a simple entry. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. I feared the pet. What the fuck? And it's gonna run right into the mobs. What a fucking surprise. Wow, it didn't actually aggro them though. What a surprise. Actually, an actual surprise. Alright, we're about to pull. I don't give a shit. There's only 1 pack left anyway. Get these things handled, then we'll go.
The sword player comes.
Whoop. Anyway, did the contest force them to accept the trip? No, yeah, they have to. There's only the trip. There's nothing else. They don't want the trip, they get nothing. Which is unfortunate, because he doesn't even want to go. He's like, I do not want to leave my fucking 2-year-old child alone for 8 days or whatever it would be. Everybody was talking about it like the child would go with them, but it's like, do you want like a sub 2-year-old to go to Fiji? Like, it's not a great idea. You're inviting yourself to, like, you know, bacterial infections, other sicknesses. Like, these are not good ideas.
Join us.
Okay, well, I see why people didn't like this fight. Obviously, we aggroed a bunch of shit, so we're probably gonna wipe her. But what's good? Hey, Orgasmatron. Most things are good, to be fair.
Join us.
I never know how to answer that question, honestly. Yeah, what a stupid prize. Definitely for vain parents. Yeah, exactly. That's what he said. He was like, I would much rather if they gave her some kind of, like, money for college or something, you know? That would have been way more useful. But I said to him, I was like, dude, by the time your daughter's 19, she probably shouldn't, like, I don't know. I'm convinced that another 20 years from now, colleges won't even exist, but we'll see. It's another discussion for another day. This can't be dispelled or anything, right? What's wrong with the set of toys for your kid? Right, yeah.
Join us.
Why won't college? It's another discussion for another day. After your video yesterday, let's see. I think I got 2 taunts, huh? Let's see. I had on some lobies and found the world even easier than it was in 8.0. Nice. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Most people were. exaggerating pretty heavily on that topic. Seems Blizzard nerfed all mob damage. Yeah, we were talking about that at the beginning of the stream. It doesn't. 25% is definitely way more than they were doing. Like, it's still, they're still stronger than they were. So I don't know if that's staying that way or what. But my Affliction Warlock feels useless now. Why? I don't even one-shot mobs in the Timeless Isle anymore? Oh, you mean your max level character? I mean, Affliction isn't what it used to be, obviously, so I don't know. If that's a problem with Affliction or a problem with the scaling, but... He's a 960 Warlock, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, pacing changes, you know? Not really, I don't know. Don't know why that would make you feel useless. The spec changes ruined it, not the scaling. Oh, I see. Looks like they were pitching a fit over nothing. However, there was a number of bugs in dungeon. Yeah, no, I mean, of course, the bugs were always going to get fixed, right? But that's not, yeah. Fortunately, a lot of people were not complaining about just that. All right, let's go turn our experience off. And that'll be that. Go on the Druid, do the same thing. We'll get the last dungeon we need on the Druid, and what am I doing? I do not want to fly. So I'm going the wrong way because this quest is freaking me out. Yeah, good time to try a new class for sure. I would definitely check out Demo or Destro though. They are very strong, and from what I've been told, they're very unique. They're very different than they were in the previous expansion. What am I watching? What do you mean? What don't you understand? Okay, so the guys, if I remember correctly, actually, the guys that up in this tower, right? Just no interest in any class that isn't dot reliant. Oh, there you go, Demo. Demo is still dot reliant, right? Is this beta? No. Read the title, man. I think the person's up here somewhere, but maybe it's down here? Valor, what the fuck? I think it's in here somewhere, right? Demo is a dot class? How so? I mean, they have dots, don't they? I don't know. I've never played Demo. Maybe they don't. What, so there's only 2 specs in the game that are dot classes then? What's that, Shadow and Warlock? Shadow and Affliction only? Those are the only 2 specs in the game that are dot classes? I assumed, like, you know, other specs and classes had dots. I thought Demo was edgy BM. I don't know, I have no idea. Oh, maybe it's over here. It's probably in this one. Yeah, there's the guy.
Can I help you?
It's not him, but
careful.
somewhere in here, I know that. Says 80. I don't have coordinates, so. Somebody in here, I know that. Oh, there's Matthias Shaw.
I thought I saw you glance in my direction. Sleep with one eye open.
Hey, Farrell. Or Farrell. Hey, Tub, what's up, man? Time to play Farrell. Yeah, Farrell's like hyper strong right now. Okay, I don't. Fucking Christ. I guess I'm gonna have to look this up myself. I could have swore it was in here, but I don't. Oh, it's probably this guy. Nope, Rogue Trainer. Okay, let's look it up. Maybe it's down here. What's up, guys? Farrell here. Hey, Siler. Wait, fucked it up. Hey, Farreller. Okay, let's look this up. Experience. Stop. Stormwind. Burstin. B-E-H. Nope. Okay, let's look him up. I tried demo a few days ago. Gonna need some practice. It's certainly different. Yeah, no doubt. Oh, what the fuck? He's in the keep. Jesus Christ. Did you tell me that? You probably did. It's like Affliction, Bombkin, Shadow Priest, Resto Druid, Assassination Rogue, and Mistweaver. Resto Druid? What the fuck? Oh, you mean they're a hot class. I see. Assassination Rogue is a dot class? Really? I don't know anything about this shit. I should play Feral. I don't even think I have a max level druid. Tub said time to play Feral. Oh, I guess was he talking to you? I thought he was coming in and being like, Feral hype, you know what I mean, kind of thing. But I don't know. Yeah, I guess Feral is actually definitely a dot class, right? Just their dots are bleeds instead of actual dots. Feral is like hyper strong right now. Pretty much anything that is a bleed seems to do more damage than it should. Maybe is the case. I'm not sure how to describe it, but I don't know what I'm actually gonna play at this point. Oh yeah. Well, good luck. Multiple things I'm interested in. That's a good thing, right? It's definitely not a bad expansion to have a couple characters, though, honestly. Okay, so somewhere in here, let's see. Oh, it's over here. How are enhanced shaman nowadays? No idea. I'd really like it if Death's Advance were made baseline. Oh, you mean Wraithwalk were made baseline. Yeah, we have Death's Advance baseline, so having both I think is a little overkill.
What can I do for you?
Alright, very good. We did it.
See you later.
Someone said enhancement was hitting like a truck, but unfortunately it's still quite boring. Gotcha. Yeah, I have no idea. There's skeletons here. I wonder if there was PvP happening. Okay, so that's that for that character. Okay, what do we have left? The Druid. We'll get the Druid to 60. Cap him. One more dungeon, and then that'll be it. And then we'll start leveling an actual character. Look at that. Wait, why is there still shadows? What the fuck? I assume those would go away when you put Inky Black on. Looks so good in the night. It's not as good as I thought. I guess it's been a while since I've checked it out. Actually, was Inky Black nerfed? It feels like it's less dark. Could have swore that these shadows would go away once Inky Black was on. Wouldn't be surprised if it was changed. I never even thought to look at it though. Feels like it's less dark though, but maybe it's just so light in my room that it's hard to tell. Soon to be on fire. Darnassus, that is. Oh yeah, that's. Oh, okay. Wait, is this the group that I left? Maybe. I don't think so. I don't think they would have gotten this far without a tank. It might be though. No, probably not. What's this shit? Oh, you have to click the thing. Thing I didn't realize. It's funny how bizarre this room used to look when you would fight this boss in the old days. I'm gonna go eat something and probably go to bed. Fortunately, that's not an option, Perry. You'll have to stay up and not eat. Enjoyed the stream? Alright, cool. Good shit, man. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. We'll be live again tomorrow. It's a Mythic Plus. It's still fucking hot here. Where do you live? A desert? It's still fucking hot here. Where do you live? A desert? Yeah, see, the pre-patch thing didn't work. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. I guess I should put it at the end. Anyway, I think I'm going to go away and watch some videos on how the fuck to play New Affliction. Alright, see you, man. I just went through pre-launch event on beta. It was interesting and rewarded a mount at the end. Pre-launch event. Which event exactly? I'm not, to be honest, I'm not actually sure what goes live on Tuesday, so probably not the person to ask. Yes, I live in Tenaris, close to Zul'Farrak. Nice, that's cool. The only thing that sucks about Bear is you can't see the gear. One of my favorite things about leveling up is seeing the shitty old gear models like progress over time. It's one of my favorite things about leveling, honestly. Even on Classic, I always liked it a lot. But yeah, you can't obviously see that as a Bear. Alright, well, I'm not the highest DPS in the group anymore, so that's a good thing. I'm assuming it was the pre-launch event. Oh yeah, so that's definitely it. Yeah, that is definitely going to be in on Tuesday. I just don't know what else. Weirdo. How am I a weirdo? I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Don't care if it hurts. No, man, I live in the Netherlands. It's warm here. I mean, no time to go to bed. Ah, that's a shame. Well, it's still pretty early, isn't it? Don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. You're weird for liking to look at clowny old gear. Well, that's your opinion, and you're welcome to it. How's World PvP and BFA beta? I don't know. I didn't really. Well, actually, that's not true. We did do a fair amount of World PvP in the BFA beta, but I don't know. I haven't played the beta in like 2 weeks, so probably the same way it was before. But do you like old car designs? No, I don't really like cars, honestly. So many people I know are like, cars, man, they're the best. But yeah, not for me. Cars are like, I don't know. The only reason I care about cars is because they move faster than I can walk. We don't care about old airplanes, do we? Like, who cares a fuck about cars? No idea. I haven't PvP'd on the beta. Nice. Yeah, I mean, we did a lot of World PvP on the beta early, especially when I was leveling those characters, but I don't know a thing about cars either. The only thing I know is that like, it's hard to describe. They have this like pedal on the ground, and when you press it, the car moves faster. I don't know. It's weird. Destro feels the best so far. Affliction lost too much from their artifact weapon. Having mained Affliction through Legion, it's hard to play now. Yeah. Wondering if these rotating demon evasions will continue after BFA goes fully live. Probably, yeah. I won't be surprised. That's actually what I need to do that too. I think we'll do that. Hopefully there's still enough time to get the evasion done. I wouldn't mind getting my higher level hunter to max as well. Forgot that I could like taunt now. Not gonna be up now. I forgot that I could taunt right before and it would stay on me. Just gotta time it right, which isn't easy. Now, Alex Risher just subscribed. That was like the first subscription or any interaction with the super chat shit that we had all day. Oh, there's actually a cast for it. What the fuck am I talking about? There was no cast in Classic. How do you feel about the idea of a level squish? Yeah, I think it would probably be the best thing they could do. Level squish would probably be one of the best ideas. But I think, you know, what he said yesterday about it was right. Like, it's a very, 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 very big undertaking. So if they're going to do it, it's probably going to come at the cost of, like, a tier, you know, or whatever, like people always joke about. But it's probably going to come at the cost of something. So whether or not it's worth it, I don't know. But I think it would be. I do think it would be. It just depends on the expansion. Like, if it came during Legion and we just didn't have Trial of Valor, that would have been fine by me, you know what I mean? But obviously, we don't get to decide what we don't get, you know? Oh, that didn't get me to 60? Jesus Christ. Oh, we did get a nice neck there. Actually, I don't... Nah, gotta have verse, right? I think verse is just too good. Alright, we gotta do another dungeon. I don't know what you just said about cars is true. I don't know if what you just said about cars is true. People drive with their hands, not their legs. Yeah, I don't know. That's a guy. I don't, like I said, I know nothing about it. Actually, let's go ahead and... How much longer do we have on this invasion? It's probably already ended, right? Oh, we're at that time there where... Let's go ahead and do that real quick, and then we'll finish this up. Been a weird stream. We've kind of just been hanging out today. Yeah, I have to agree. As good and as wise as a level squish would be, it couldn't be too ambitious to expect it to come out without... Yeah, exactly. It's going to cost them a lot of time, so... If it's something that we want, it's going to cost us something else. Just depends on if that something else is worth losing. I think it could be, but who knows? I'm not a meteorologist or whatever, you know? Okay, so let's see. Do we even have time to get to it? I don't know how this works. It says it's still there, but it's like not there. It's gonna take a while to get there. My friend is a meteorologist. I think he has a car. He drove it to see a meteor last night. Oh, that's cool. Where was that at? Spain or something? I guess you heard about it. It was Spain. Yeah. New PvP talent is available, huh? That's not true. So I guess ideally I would need a weak ore to track the send your pet into a frenzy thing. Man, you remember when that used to be like an ability that you would use? BM's changed so much. So has everything really, but... They should just cut 1 to 60 out of live and make that classic only once it is out. What the fuck? That would not be a good idea, dude. But yeah, it's an interesting idea. What I think they should do is they should just squish everything to 80. I guess what they probably should do is squish everything to 70, and then whatever new content comes out with the expansion they do it in is to 80, something like that. I don't know though. It's not going to be an easy thing one way or the other. It's going to be a mess one way or the other. Oh yeah, so let's see. The one thing that does kind of suck about the communities thing is that you have to join them on all your characters. Oh my god, these trees. Go away. I'm just trying to fly. So if anybody wants to join the community, I'm going to post the thing in here now. You have to be Horde character, and you could join on any character you want, but... Oh, I forgot I'm still logged on to that account, but... Anyway, yeah, go ahead and if you guys want to join the community, hopefully it'll catch on, people join it, but... Realistically, I don't know what might happen in there. Make live, not love. Thanks, autocorrect. Wait, what's going on? Oh, yeah, I didn't even see that. Who wants to wait until 60 to make love? Oh, right. Cut levels in half so we'd be leveling to 60 in BFA. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. It's not going to happen either way, though. It might eventually, but not anytime soon. Okay, we made it. Let's see. What's going to be the easiest ones to do? The Azuna ones, really, they suck. These are the worst ones.
We will not stand idly by while the Legion defiles our lands. Defend Ferondale.
Forgot I had an interrupt. I've been playing the low-level character so long, I forgot I had an interrupt. Wait, is this a Holy Paladin or something? Why is he healing so much? Must be a Holy... Yeah, it's definitely a Holy Paladin. Now I could do the typical scumbag hunter thing and just stay really far away from the player. I don't think I'm going to actually be able to kill a healer, though. And healers are so broken, it's silly. What the fuck? I didn't even go anywhere. Okay, this is a big mistake. Didn't know the guy was a healer. Healers are just so broken, it's crazy. I don't know why they're allowed to do this much. I mean, it's whatever. I guess it's the only thing they can do, really, but it's kind of silly. What are you inviting me to a group for? Oh, we might get him, kill him, Beast Your Wrath or whatever this shit's called. Yes, we did it. That took way too fucking long. Anyway, I love invasion leveling. Nice, same. God damn, you did it. Yeah, I got lucky. I don't know if I like crit or something, but right at the last second, I had the interrupt back up and he, I was able to crit him or something. I don't know.
You dare?
Start or jump in a group? Nah, I can't be asked starting a group. Takes forever. They go so much faster. Yeah, but you have to actually make a group manually now. It's just not worth the time. There's other people here. I don't even have the trinket bound. Oh, there's Visor. Hey, Danny, dude, where the fuck, what happened, man? Where you been? You bailed on, whatever, on, Patreon. I thought you were gone for good. It's totally worth the time. I'm too lazy. We're almost done, you know. By the time I type the name of the fucking quest out, I'm almost done, you know. Mate, long story. It's all good. I'm just glad to see you again. I was worried that I'd never see you again. Same thing happened with another longtime viewer. He just kind of pulled all support and disappeared. I haven't talked to him since. I don't know what happened. Okay, where is this mob?
The cleansing is complete, for now. Remain vigilant, for the Legion is
Where's that guy again? I don't really care to fight a healer for a half hour.
The Legion drains our dragon allies of their magic. You must rescue them.
We're doing a lot of different stuff today, yeah. Well, I wanted to level characters. That was one of the main things I wanted to do today, so that's what we're doing. There's a 110 down there. I wonder if we could take him. Brutal War. 2 R's, of course. Playing Bombkin now, too, of all things. It's funny. No, there's no way to... I don't think Iceblock's gonna watch. There's no way to actually search communities, though. I've been loving Bombkin. Nice, that's cool. Is it a lot different than it was? I think it is, right? Alright, 2 down. Let's go. Rest of them aren't too bad. This one's kind of shitty, but this one's obviously just to kill something.
I sense a nearby target. Strike swiftly.
There's a mob in there.
The growth of your power is most impressive. The Legion knows your name and fears it.
107 though. I just want to get this character to 108 anyway, so that's not going to be that hard. There are fun changes to Bombkin. It's great. Nice. That's cool. Especially in PvP. That's cool. So they got rid of PvP templates, huh? Is that on purpose? What's the name of the community you made? Here, I'll there you go. I just posted it as DL, as Tyler. I always forget to log out. But anyway, yeah, go ahead and enter that. If you're Horde, you'll be able to join. Templates being gone is on purpose. Lots of people didn't like gear not mattering in PvP. Gotcha. Well, now it's going to matter a lot, so I don't know. People like that. I guess we'll find out. I've already seen people crying about, like, getting one shot and shit in PvP again. I love this Basilisk talent. It's pretty cool. Instant. Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Well done. Your skills are sharper
shows it
than
actually
any
do.
weapon of the Legion.
Wow. Okay, that did a lot of damage. 23% of my damage was that talent. That's pretty nuts. One more up here. The gear is a mess at the moment, but it shouldn't be so bad in BFA. Legion DPS trinkets are just insane. Nice. No, they fixed that. That was fixed. Warmode has so far introduced a bunch of bads to the joys of fighting patch camping. What does that mean? People like the differences in PvP playstyles you could have with gear, like stacking haste versus mastery. Okay, well, I don't know. Stacking haste versus mastery, that doesn't really exist anymore. Item level is just too important for most, unless you're like at the tippy top of the gear echelon. You're probably never gonna have enough of the same gear item level wise to be considering different secondaries. I could see different traits and legendaries and stuff like that, but I assume that still won't work in rated PvP, right? Not really reason for me to complain, though. I assume that this will mean the gear that I'll have the advantage, like I'll have that big gear advantage again, will be pretty nice for Battlegrounds and stuff. Right, eye level is definitely all that matters now, but they were thinking back in the day, yeah, exactly. A lot of nostalgia driving some of the decisions made in this game nowadays. Or not necessarily the decisions, but the discussion, which is a shame. I like the blood weak cores you use in Legion. You're gonna change it for BFA? I don't know. I have to get a couple new ones, but yeah, I'm using the same ones otherwise. The one thing that's not gonna work anymore is that rotation add-on. I don't know why, but it doesn't work anymore. So I had to get rid of that one, unfortunately. But everything else is still gonna be the same. I just need to make a weak ore for Bone Storm. That's the main one that I need, is a weak ore to show how long it's up. That's very easy to make. I can do that at any time. People must be scrambling to get their artifact fishing pole. I've been seeing a lot of lures for 10k each. Nice, yeah. Don't know why they would, but it's only going to work for Legion fishing, as was confirmed yesterday, so no real need to have it.
Demons pour in from portals throughout the ruined sanctum. My night watchers will soon be overwhelmed. Place arcane bombs within the portals to destroy them. Once the portals are closed, we must clear out this infestation.
You can transmog fishing poles. No, I don't think so. I have to have stats on them, right? Maybe you can, I don't know. Oh, I'm being attacked. Cataclysm, nice whiff. Oh, okay. It's running away for some reason. The fuck is he even using? How are you gonna lose to a 110 and then run? Like what? Jesus Christ. Poles still has water walking, underwater breathing. Oh, really? Interesting. I didn't know that. Is all the crafted gear gonna stay 300 item level in BFA? No, there's. You should look into it. There's all different types of crafted gear in BFA. This is literally the first time I've seen Metro playing a hunter. Yeah, I didn't stream a lot in WoD, but I played hunter a lot in WoD. It was like my main, one of my challenge mode mains.
Did you hear that rumble coming from the tower ruins? A bad omen, to be sure. Tread carefully.
It's my first time seeing Metro play a DPS spec, period. Well, it's no different than what we were just doing, but obviously playing a hunter is a little different. Okay, that's that. Thanks for helping, by the way, Visor. Alright, let's get out of here. Well, actually, I don't know. This is going to end soon, I just don't know when. But regardless, another one will be up. It's, I guess it's Val'sharah. No, it's, I think it was Val'sharah last, so... Stormheim probably next? I'd hope more people would try to kill you. Yeah, it's just one guy attacked and then ran away when I didn't die, so... I don't think they know that like a 110 versus a 107 is not an overpowered matchup anymore. Wait, what just happened? Try to log out and it stopped logging out. Oh yeah, so did anybody join the community? If anybody wants to join the Horde community, let me know. We're gonna have we're gonna have weekly discussions, and we're gonna have there's gonna be a lot of girls, so stay tuned. From my experience, it goes Azuna to Val'sharah to High Mountain to Stormheim. Okay, so Val'sharah is next. That makes sense. Oh shit, I need girls? Well then yeah, I mean hang out. Okay, so let's get one more dungeon done. We're getting there. We're almost done with everything that I want to do today. I haven't even made the character yet, and I'm gonna have to go soon. So we're definitely gonna do one more dungeon on this character, 59. We'll get this to 60, cap its experience, and then we're gonna make the druid that we're eventually gonna level, which I'll probably level mostly off stream, but I might level on stream some too. So actually, this is gonna be a pain in the ass because we're in Darnassus. I don't know how you even get to. Is there like a portal? Is there a quick way to get to Stormwind from Darnassus? Put more pants on your gnome. He only had underpants. No, that's all he needs. He's doing a naked leveling challenge. There's a boat to Stormwind. Oh, right out here. Let's get out there then. While we wait for. Oh wait, am I in the queue for Wrath again? Yes. Oh, there's a portal. Shoo doo 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 doo. The new music is so great. I'm so glad that we get to hear the Zandalari theme on the loading screen now. Oh my god, is this seriously the same BRD again? Well, it's, what is it this time? D block again? Nah, it sucks. Whatever, let's get it done. I've done the same dungeon like 10 times. I guess I need a solo queue. Nice Game of Thrones humming. Do 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 do. Shit do 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 do. Do 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 do. Way off tune there. Anyway, BM will be really good for Mythic Plus. They get 2. Wait. Oh, you're talking about Beast Mastery Hunter. 2 heals? Wow, what are the other heals? Oh, they have the pet or whatever, right? I guess is what's happening. Now I gotta look up when the last 6 episodes come out. No, they haven't been announced yet. What's a damage reduction? It's an ability that reduces damage reduction. It's nice to have a disc priest. I think I might level a disc priest as well, because they seem like they'd be fun. Maybe we'll make, I don't know. Wait, can Tauren, High Mountain Tauren be disc priests? Probably not. Can they be Tauren? Is there a Tauren disc priest? A High Mountain Tauren, that is, of course. 2019, to be honest, to be actual. God damn it, yeah, it's gonna be a long time. Won't be till next summer. Trying to send in the guap train for my absence. Oh, thanks, man. You don't have to do that. But I'm just glad to see you again, honestly. I was worried. It had just happened a couple days ago. Or not a couple days, but a couple of weeks before. And I was like, I don't know. I was like, man, all the longtime guys are jumping ship. What the hell? Thought maybe I was losing my touch or something. Disc is way better now that, yeah, I'm aware, yeah. I just don't know if High Mountain Tauren cannot. Oh, yeah, they can't be priests. Can't be priest or paladins. Those are the 2 things I would love to level them as, but yeah, it's a shame. Well, I guess Nightborn can be, so if I ever decide to level a Nightborn, I can make a priest. Just Hunter, Warrior, Druid, Shaman, and Monk, gotcha. Shaman's fun too, but I think if I was gonna level a healer, I think a Disc Priest would be in order. Mistweaver Monk with the pointy up face? No, fuck that thing. I will literally never play that spec. Not unless someone donates $5. That's a nose face. So like this. Hey there guys, it's Petro. My nose was quite big. I got broken. It got broken in the last fight that I had with against Katzengano. Stop making fun of my nose. Sorry, man. That's Specist. Specist, I like that. Well, my Patreon should have gone through as I had the receipt. I'll look. I'll look into it, bro. Oh, don't worry, man. I appreciate it. If you did that, very generous. It'll pop up on the screen eventually, but no big deal. I'm leveling a High Mountain Tauren Monk right now, just for skinnable mobs farming with the statue. Oh yeah, that's cool. How you need anyways? How have I been? How was vacation? Dude, vacation was unfucking believable. Definitely the best vacation I've ever been on. And yeah, it was so good, so relaxing. Just everything about it was great. I got a lot of, it was so different than my normal life, right? Like, no phone, no internet, no tech, no arguments on the forums, on YouTube, all that, you know? A lot of exercise, a lot of walking around, a lot of exploring IRL. Just so different. It almost feels like it was a dream. Like, it feels like it never happened. He stared at the sky for hours. Yeah, basically. How are you anyways? Yeah. No tech, that's so great. Yeah, it was needed, honestly. I was getting pretty, I don't know, a little burned out of... Oh, fuck. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, I'm dead. Anyway, I was getting a little burned out, like, constantly dealing with hostility on the internet, so it was really nice to get a break from that. Did you stick to your... No, yeah, I didn't turn my phone on at all. Not once. I didn't turn it on until we had already left Jersey. Sounds like you had a long overdue vacation. When was the last time you went somewhere? Yeah, so it was 2 years ago. Normally we'd go every summer, but my mother broke her leg last summer, as I'm sure you guys remember. And then this winter, my dad needed to have like his foot amputated, so I thought that we wouldn't be going this year either, but we did end up... What the fuck? How did we aggro all of this shit? What is happening? Why are we still in combat with this? But we did manage to go. He was actually able to get around very easily, so no problems. Disarmed, lol. You roleplayed a druid for a week, sort of. Except I didn't have travel for him. Would have been a lot easier if I had travel for him. Made some friends there, eh? Who pulled them all? I don't know who pulled them. Oh, you mean made some friends in game, yeah. I don't know how any of this got aggroed, honestly. Not only how it got aggroed, but how we're still in combat with it. Damn, your gear is hella classic looking? Yeah, I mean, that's what I was talking about before. I love that about leveling. That's why I think I'm probably not going to use heirlooms when I level this character. Okay, I'm not releasing again. Any patch notes for today's update? There was a hotfix last night. I don't think there's any new ones today. Maybe there will be, though. Maybe there'll be more tomorrow. Or more tonight or whatever. What was the hardest Legion Mythic Plus dungeon? I guess Seat by default, but I don't know. It's really more the affixes that made things hard, not the dungeons. I think looms were actually buffed by a bit, because unless that 2 is a bug now, I haven't seen them buffed at all. They're about like the same item level as stuff that drops from dungeons. Is that not how it was before? Oh, new sponsor as well. Hype. Daniel, what's up, man? Glad to have it. Pre-nerfed Cathedral, that's not a bad one, yeah. I tried joining your community, nothing happened. Yeah, I don't know. Keep trying. I guess it's bugged or something. I don't know. You are Horde, right? They're slightly higher item level.
Metro, what do you think is the best healer for Mythic Plus? Blood Death Knight.
Thanks a lot, Danny. Glad to have you back. I was worried. Thought you gave up on us. Let's see. Did we get that email? Doesn't look like it.